Hello and welcome everyone to Game Masters. Before we started tonight, I just want to say to everyone that engaged in the Twitch blackout this past Wednesday, thank you for standing against harassment on Twitch. We hope to see active change from Twitch going forward to foster a welcoming and friendly environment. Before we get started, I have a couple of GDQ announcements to make. Tomorrow is the Ratchet & Clank Relay Race, where we'll be seeing many runners racing through the Ratchet & Clank series starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. Following directly after the relay, we'll be having Runners Wanted at 4 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned for both of those coming up tomorrow. For more info about various GDQ Hotfix shows, you can head to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix for more info. SGDQ 2020 online is happening August 16th to the 23rd, and the schedule for that will be out on July 13th. You can go to gamesdonequick.com to see all of the dates regarding SGDQ 2020 online. Also, GDQ Hotfix is funded in part by viewers like you. However, this month, GDQ will be donating all of its sub and bit revenue to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. You can go to naacpldf.org for more info on that. With that said, welcome to Game Masters, everyone. We're going to be showing off various Mario Party games today. I'm joined with Tones Ballones, who will be running Super Mario Party, and 360 Chrism, who will be commentating. Tones, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I hope that this run goes well. I hope I get to show off like how quirky and stupid this game is, or at least like just a snapshot of what the speedrun is actually like. So, yeah. Without further ado, I can get into all that stuff while I'm playing because there's way too much to talk about and a lot of time to do it. So, let's go ahead and count it down. Are we ready for a countdown?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. And you guys have the timer, right?
Yep.
All
right, let's go.
So, this category is technically not going to be shown on the leaderboards. Not yet. Hopefully, we can get a little bit of exposure to this category. But the reason this category exists, or at least the reason I'm doing it, is because there's a larger category called All Gems, and All Gems, which is basically just do all of the things in the game. You have to play all the boards. It doesn't matter how many players you play with. It doesn't matter if you win. You just have to complete the boards and play a full 10-round game on every single board. So, as you can imagine, it's a lot faster if you don't have to deal with the AI doing all their random stuff. So, when you're doing All Gems and only All Gems, you're allowed to use 4 Joy-Cons, which is why I'm using 4 Joy-Cons right here to control all these characters. I need to use these dice blocks. I'll get into the dice blocks in a second. But by controlling all 4 characters, I can basically guarantee that I get optimal rolls that don't go for any stars. They don't land on stupid spaces most of the time, just to minimize a lot of the problems that you get with AI. So, as you can imagine, the problem with playing with 4 Joy-Cons is that I'm playing with 4 Joy-Cons at once, and there's a lot of mini games that are going to be really, really difficult. Which one?
It's gonna be real fun seeing Tones struggle to manage 4 Joy-Cons. Are they all different colors or?
Technically, I have 2 grays and then a red-blue. So.
Okay. That's what I
did. I marked one of the gray ones. Yeah.
How does that affect you as you're playing through? Have you forgotten what Joy-Con controls what character before?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, right now, I'm struggling. I'm trying to put them in order of, like, where they go. I put them, first player is top left, second player is top right, and then I have to change this for every board, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I put them in order on my desk in front of me, so I don't...
Yeah.
That's gotta mess with your brain when you're playing mini games, and then the characters get all jumbled in place. Or if you're doing like a 1 versus 3 mini game or something like that.
Yeah, 1 versus 3 is the best case scenario because all I have to do is choose 1 and just knock out all the other 3 most of the time, unless it's one of the auto scroller ones.
Yeah, like Tone said, in All Gems, the game's requirement to give you a gem for the party boards is just to have played them. So obviously we use 4 controllers because that's faster. There's also all board speed runs.
No.
Oh no.
I got the worst mini. This is literally probably the slowest mini game.
There's all board speedruns for basically every Mario Party game, and the requirement is in every single Mario Party, the requirement is to win. Even in this game, we have all board speedruns, and the requirement is to win all of them. But for all gems, it's not needed. So
yeah, and the requirement to win the boards is basically just an arbitrary decision.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though. I agree.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, you go there, and then you go here. Okay. It doesn't matter who wins these mini games, so I really just want to click the buttons as fast as I can. This is also a really hard mini game.
Tones and I started running all gems because it was a good meme, and then we started liking it. It was a surprise how much fun that was.
Yeah, because I was the one who figured out, like, wait, I can just use 4 Joy-Cons, and then I don't have to worry about like the AI doing stupid stuff. And it actually saves in probably an hour, I'd say. Like it definitely saves a huge chunk of time.
Yeah.
Not
only in all boards, but also in River. What's it called?
No, you can't do 4 Joy-Cons in River. There's no way.
I've done that. Yeah.
No, you can't. No, there's no way. I don't believe it.
2 in each hand, dude.
No, you're gonna lose way more time on the mini games than you're ever gonna save by not doing that. No, DK, get over there. Okay. Did I get it right? I did. Good job, Diddy. You're genius. All right. What else have I not covered? Yeah. So playing the boards and actually winning is just an arbitrary decision because most of the previous Mario parties you do have to win the boards, such as Mario Party 3, which is probably the most famous story mode speedrun.
Yeah.
And it just makes it a little bit more. It feels more legitimate. It makes us feel better as runners to have to win the boards because then there's actually an objective. But I'd argue that there's way more strats in playing with 4 Joy-Cons than there are in just trying to rely on the CPU to just give you good art.
It's not only the decision making, but also the skill having to use 4 controllers at the same time.
Yeah, there's some mini games that are extremely difficult to do this with. So I guess like on the second turn, now that we covered a lot of the like history of the run, I can go over why I'm using certain characters and what their blocks do. So in this game is unlike any other Mario Party. Instead of having a 10-sided dice for every character, you instead have a 6-sided dice, and every character has a specific special dice that you can use. And that special dice has a different variation of the of numbers like 1 to 10 to just sort of balance it out. DK's dice is the MVP of all the characters. At least you always 100% want to have DK as one of the CPUs because look at this. This is probably the best map to show this on, which I'm glad it's first. DK will never leave the space as long as I'm using DK's dice.
Oh, is it 10?
It's exactly a 10 space loop. So if I roll a 0, he stays in the space. If I roll a 10, he stays in the space. So I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about him landing on ally spaces or exclamation points or the lucky spaces, unlucky spaces. He's just going to be there forever.
With the special dice, you just want to avoid all the slow spaces.
Yeah, so I'm trying to choose characters that are fairly consistent or don't really move that much, such as Bowser. Bowser has a 50% chance of rolling a 0 or a 1. So that's why I like to pick him because he's just not going to move very much. No, this is one of the ones that suck. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try and like show
the controllers.
3, 2,
go,
1.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win, chat? Who's gonna win?
He has to finish with 3 players as fast as possible.
That was actually really good. That went way better than it usually does.
Nice.
A new record.
721. Let's go, Hammer Bro.
Oh man, you're getting me really in the mood to play this myself soon.
It is really fun. I will admit that this category was a compromise. When I was asked to do this category, it was either do all gems or do like some sort of other compromise. And as you can imagine, I don't want to do a speed run for 6 hours as part of a marathon. There's people who are going to be better than that, better at that than me. So. I was just like, I don't really want to do all boards, and I don't want to do like the other quote legitimate run, which is challenge road. I just want to do something that's right in the middle that just showcases what I love about speedrunning this game, which is using 4 Joy-Cons at the same time to play music.
There you go. That's the beauty of this.
Also, for some reason, all boards in Super Mario Party is really, really hard to just finish a run in.
It really is.
Yeah,
it's so easy to lose.
It's so easy to lose, yeah.
You only get 10 turns in this game, which is opposed to most Mario parties where you get 15. And the CPUs are ruthless, man. The Toadette locations are really hard to play around, and for every Toadette star that you get, you're losing a ton of time. It's like a 45-second time loss every time you get a star, which is just unheard of. And unfortunately, the optimal strategy is just to kind of just go to the Wiggler shops and buy as many golden pipes as you can, and just hope that the CPUs don't get hidden blocks and extra stars.
This actually brings up a question that I kind of had for both of you. What made you start running Super Mario Party?
Well, go ahead.
I saw it as a huge opportunity to do something that no one else has ever done before. Speedrun a Mario Party game. Speedrunning Mario Party is one of those things that like you see people doing on Twitch all the time, and you think, why would anybody do this? And then once you try it yourself, you realize it's actually really fun. All right, let's see if I can get it perfect with all these people.
Yeah, I've been speedrunning most of the Mario Party games myself, and all boards has always been a little more interesting to me than other categories because I like the really long runs. And with all boards, it's all about like strategy, not so much about platforming and beating the minigames as fast as possible. It's more about the strategy on the boards to like complete them as fast as possible, and then other Mario parties win them as well.
It kind of feels more like a RPG speedrun than it does a Mario speedrun. You're worrying about like small amounts of RNG that mostly you can combat with just good routing and good strategy. I say mostly. It's not always going to work out, and we all know that from running Mario Party 3 too much. I should notice that last turn, I should mention, sorry, that Bowser got an ally. There's a special ally space. Oops, I bought a mushroom, whatever. When you get an ally, you get access to their dice, which is like their own specific character dice, and they roll a special dice on top of it. So now Bowser's going to get another one.
The special dice is 1 or 0, right?
1 or 2.
Oh, 1 or 2. Oh, yeah, that's really bad. It makes it unpredictable, and your already existing special dice is not as consistent anymore.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god, he's snowballing into more allies now.
Yeah. And another problem with it is that it costs a little bit of time every turn now that they have to spend doing another dice roll. Good job, Diddy. Good job. Nice 0.
Perfect.
When I was doing I forgot what it was. It was either my partner party all boards run or it was an all gems run, but I was playing with DK as one of the characters, and I actually rolled 0 on all 10 of the turns.
He never left the base.
He never left the base. I did the math, and it was like maybe a 2% chance of happening, maybe less. And I was just, it's so funny, dude.
Yeah, when I do all board speedruns, where we actually have to win, I choose Diddy as my character, which has the special dice says 000777, so you can easily predict where you're going with it. I don't know. Yeah. What do you use for all boards?
For all boards, I think I use DK. I think DK is a little bit. Yeah, he's super risky, but he's way faster.
Yeah. Yeah, DK has 4 zeros and Diddy only has 3.
Playing with DK and Bowser. Let's see how many I can get. This game is so unfair for the person on top. I forgot that the person on top and bottom are like different.
It's faster to get a tie, by the way.
Oh, you're right. Hold on, wait, I got this.
Good luck.
No, wait, I think I might be able to. Oh no, dude, they're way ahead now. Okay, well, I don't think I was ever gonna get a tie, dude. Why would you put that pressure on
I
me?
don't know if that's true what I said, but I feel like the tie could maybe save some time on the animation.
Yeah, because I wouldn't get that animation.
That's true. Yeah, no ready. Yeah. So you always should go for a tie on TV2s. That's
optimal.
hard. That's really hard.
Yeah, I think that the characters having original dice in this game makes it really fun casually as well, because it actually matters what character you pick. Some characters are objectively better than others. If you look at just pure statistics, Bowser is actually the most optimal dice. And the way you calculate that is by just simple averages. The average of a dice is the sum of the sides divided by 6. So if you add up the numbers on Bowser's dice, excluding the penalty you get from coins, because coins don't really matter in this game. I'll get into that a little bit later once I'm done with the dice talk. But if you count all the coin blocks as zeros, then you add up 0, 0, 1, 8, 9, 10, which is I think like 27 or something, which is just a huge advantage over everyone else. For example, Diddy has 21 as an average for 777, and Donkey Kong has 20 for an average, because it's just all zeros and 2 10s. So if you're just going on pure statistics, which is pretty much the whole reason to play Mario Party, because there's no skill whatsoever. Wow. I know I just mentioned how there's strategy and everything. No. But if you just go on pure statistics, then some characters are better than others.
Yeah.
And you want to stay away.
I'd argue that someone with consistent control, like Shy Guy's dice is 0 and then all 4s, could be good, because if you know something good is 4 spaces away and you want to land on it, like that's pretty reliable.
Yeah, or if you are in a danger zone and you know that a 4 is a safe space, then you can use that dice in a specific circumstance. Or a dice like Peach is not that bad in situations either, because Peach is all even numbers. So if all the odd number spaces are, close to you, then you can just roll the even number dice and you'll probably land safely the whole time.
Start.
I don't really know what the optimal way of doing this mini.
There's also a little strategy in what characters you're picking to play against. Because you want them to lose, obviously, and you want them to be fast. And then also, someone timed the winning animation of every single character, and some characters spend way more time on their winning animation than others.
I remember that.
I believe Yoshi's the slowest character in the game.
And Bowser Jr. is the fastest, right?
Yeah, I think Bowser Jr. and someone else was tied for first. They timed that because in Challenge Road, it doesn't matter what character you pick. So, because special dice don't exist, so you just wanted to pick the one with the fastest animation.
Finish.
And it saves a lot of time. I think it saves over a minute picking.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah, but obviously in a 40-turn total speedrun, which is all boards, that's the winning animation isn't going to take into account very much.
The dice are way more important than the winning animation.
All right, so we are halfway through this first board. It's unfortunate that this game did not receive more support to add more boards. I'm just gonna throw that out there. What were they thinking? They're just like, hey, let's release an entirely new Mario Party that has half as many boards, less than half as many boards as Mario Party 2, which released in 1998,
How many minigames does this game have?
Oh, it has a lot of minigames. I think the minigames is definitely the best part. I think it's 80 total. Yeah, I want to say it's 80, including the sidebar minigames, such as the music land and the river minigame, the co-op stuff.
Yeah, it's just the boards are lacking a little bit.
Yeah, the boards are very lacking. And I think that definitely has to do with the fact that the dices are 6-sided instead of 10-sided. Because with the 6-sided
I like
dice...
Super Mario Party a lot. I'm very, very happy with it.
Oh, DK's going around. He's going to go back to his space, though. Yeah, I'm really happy with this game, but, I understand from a technical perspective why they don't have online boards, because they don't know how to make online. But
Understandable.
Well, it's not understandable, but it is. You know, like it's a multi-million-dollar company. There's no way that they can't figure out how to put 4 people onto a board together. But the online that they do give in this game is fun for short amounts of time. Like it's mostly just score attack.
I want to see the Zizzling minigame.
Oh my god, no, don't bring that on me. Oh yes, I got the best 1v3 minigame. Okay.
Off the chain. I don't remember the names to the minigames. Oh yeah, that one's easy.
Either.
Try to line them up before you attack or something.
No, they actually are just lined up.
Need 2 attacks, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
No one cycle, unbelievable.
Yes, if anybody's just joining, I am using all 4 controllers. These are like how I'm playing the game because it's optimal to play every character because then I don't have to worry about what the AI is going to do. Like I mentioned before, if you were to grab any star, it's a 45-second time loss because Toadette has to move across the board and everything. It might even be more than 45 seconds.
If you want to decline a star, which is a legit strategy, even in all boards, Toadette asks you 3 times if you're
No.
sure.
Not only does she ask 3 times, it's random whether or not she asks 3 times or 2 times.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's so
3
stupid.
times.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3 times, and it's completely random whether or not it is. And the 3rd time doesn't have a text box in the middle. So you say, okay, I said no twice. Let me go ahead and just mash through because there's going to be 1 text box remaining. And then the last text box just automatically jumps to sure. And then you buy the stars you didn't want. So I just try not going to Toadette at all.
But yeah, when I first started running this game, it happened to me so many times where I said no to her twice and then bought the star anyway.
All right, DK. Big rolls, big rolls, big rolls. Okay, I was being sarcastic. I wanted you to roll 0. If other people help, then yes, it would be considered a co-op speedrun. Which, I don't know if the leaderboard separates for that. I think they just outright banned it. Like, you have to just play as all 4 Joy-Cons at the same time. There was huge controversy when we brought this up. Do you remember that, Chrism?
For all gems?
For all gems, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a discussion.
There was a pretty big discussion.
It was me and Tones versus the world.
It really was. Because me and Chrism were the only people who were willing to use 4 Joy-Cons. A lot of other runners are just like, I don't want to buy another set of Joy-Cons just to...
No, we gotta compromise. We added a column for how many controllers were used. So if you only cared about single controller, you could filter by that.
Right, yeah. We did make a separate column, and you just gotta hit a block star. Good job, Hammer Bro.
Oh, that's really rare in this game.
Yeah, it's super unlucky.
Look at how much time is being spent on this star.
I know, like, look at this. If I just got coins, I'd be in the minigame by now. Alright, this one's an auto-scroller. I think the hardest part about playing 4 Joy-Cons, besides just doing the minigames, is just pressing start on all of them. I'm gonna try and get it perfect. I can only do it for 2 controllers, obviously. What? Oh, I missed. I missed again.
Tones, you should win with the character that has the fastest winning animation, dude.
Oh my god, you're right. Who does?
I don't know who that is in that list, though. I can figure it out for you.
Yeah, there's probably a
research
spreadsheet somewhere in the Discord. That was pretty good. DK, did he had a good winning animation? I don't even think it matters in actual boards. I think it might only be in challenge mode. Who knows?
Maybe we need to time the losing animations as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. The hardest minigames are the ones that are not auto-scrollers, but the ones where you actually have to finish with 3 people. Bowser gets a hidden block card. Wow, I can't wait to not use it. I did use a hand cam. I do have a hand cam when I play this game, but it doesn't really help too much. I mean, like I could mount it a little bit higher and then make it more visible. But for the most part, whenever I'm in a mini game and I'm using multiple Joy-Cons, I am going to, you know, raise my hands up anyway so that you guys can see. I think it's really like one of the weird things about this game is that it is only 10 turns, especially when you. Oh my God, Bowser's got so many allies. By only having 10 turns, you would think that the boards are much shorter. But if you compare it to something like Mario Party 3, which plays 15 turns, it's actually around the same speed per board. It's about 30 minutes per board. So I guess the animations are just way longer in this game to make up for that difference.
Mario Party 3 is probably my favorite Mario Party speedrun, though.
Yeah, I agree for now until I pick this game up again. Because there's just something good about playing this game for like 6 hours and just you know, getting all the gems, especially when the last part is Challenger Road.
I mean, you can do them in any order, right?
Yeah, but Challenger Road has to go last because you have to unlock all the minigames.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, dude, have you ever reset a run because you didn't unlock all the minigames?
I'm not sure that ever happened to me.
Okay, that actually happened to me.
Oh no.
I can't remember if it was only the partner minigames or if it was I think it was the music minigames. So that's what made me change the route. I used to do music after the partner boards. But now
I
I
do music first
seconds.
and then reset if we don't get all of them.
Yeah. I do music and then river. 1v3? No! Sizzling steak.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, do you have delay?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. No, it's just
I
not.
want to see this looks big.
Alright, so let's just run around in a circle and see who wins.
Oh, by the way, Bowser has the fastest animation of the four.
Oh, let's go.
I looked it up.
If you look closely, there's really nothing different from me playing with 4 controllers versus just looking at AI play. All right, DK got 4. Good job, DK. This game is so dumb.
It was arguably a little bit better than the AI playing.
Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah. I've seen some bad AI in my day.
Dude, another strategy. You should never have placements change.
Never have placement changes? Oh my god.
Because we just watched the animation of DK getting second.
That's cute. That's actually like...
Those are seconds you're never getting back.
Yeah, you actually have to think about stuff like that.
Tones.
I think that's the goal of this, is just to discuss what's the fastest way to do all these boards. Can I stop accidentally buying items? Just like find the optimal strats for these boards. So I have to figure out, well, apparently Bowser is the fastest winning animation. I'm gonna go to Wiggler twice here. Don't want to buy an item. So if Bowser has the fastest winning animation, then I always want to win with Bowser. And if I'm always winning with Bowser, then I don't want to have any of the other positions change.
Yeah, but we don't know yet if the winning animation matters with 4 players.
Yeah, I think it might also account for the
The
losing.
placement change though, that was a big time loss. Like that's probably something you should like put more focus on.
Oh my god, no, because that means if I put more focus onto it, then that means that I have to go into every minigame being like, okay, Hammer Rose in first, Donkey Kong's in second, Diddy Kong's in third, and Bowser's in fourth. And then I have to place all of those characters at the same time. Because in this game, it's not... Stop buying mushrooms! I keep mashing... Hey,
in this game, everyone gets coins.
yeah, in this game, everyone gets coins. So I have to place first, second, third, and fourth strategically. I don't think that's possible.
You can do it. Come on, man.
But it's optimal. I can't believe we're actually like thinking about strats. This was a very slow turn. Yes, I am joined by 360 Charisma on commentary.
Honored to be here.
Mostly because we're probably the only 2 people who know about the
yeah.
Well,
probably.
I shouldn't say that because there's definitely many more runners in this game, but I'm most familiar with Grism. Okay.
Most, like 95% of all runners run Challenge Road. All boards was only popular for like a few weeks when the game came out.
I should be able to. I think optimally you can do this in 5 shots. I should be able to clear it on this one.
Finish. Winner.
Let's see if I get any lead changes. I think Diddy was in second, so he was not. Okay, there was no lead change though.
No.
EJ.
Oh no.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure if it did waste time though. We'll have to retime that too. Like the lead change. It felt like
It definitely changed. It definitely was time.
Yeah.
Be going around in a circle. He doesn't have any items because it's the last turn.
So for this board, you just go in a circle on the small starting area because there's no slow spaces or very few spaces.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm gonna land on this Womps thing enough, but it's not a huge problem.
It's not as bad as like an extra mini game.
Yeah, exactly.
The versus mini games are the worst.
Well, the versus mini games aren't really that long, but it's definitely slower than bad stuff. I think Donkey Kong is guaranteed to land on a versus space on Kamek if he rolls two 10s. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure that happened last run I did. Nice 0.
I now remember how it was so hard to win boards because the bonus stars are too random. How many bonus stars is there? 6 or 7?
I want to say there's like 9 different
9?
categories. Yeah, there's a lot of different categories.
There's a lot of categories, and it picks 2 categories, and there's no way you can work on all of the categories.
Yeah, because there's opposites too. There's a category for most spaces. There's a category for least spaces. There's a category for most mini games, most coins, most items, least items. Like there's I don't know items, but yeah,
that's a little bit bad about it. But if you play with 4 controllers, it doesn't matter.
All right, I'm just gonna hold all the Joy-Cons at what? Bowser? There you go. I'm gonna hold all 4 Joy-Cons at the same time and just see who wins. I need everyone to run out of ice as fast as possible.
No, you need to get a tie, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
run out of ice on both teams at the same time at the same height.
I think it might be a tie, dude.
I love how you were making the same motions with your hands, but some characters didn't run out of ice.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, I'm holding all the Joy-Cons at the exact same like height and angle, and some of them just don't work correctly. All right, so there goes the first board. Done in how long? Like 30 minutes?
Yep, just over.
Oh, dude,
32.
that was so slow. That's like 5 minutes slower. Nah.
You'll make it up.
Rough
I'll
start.
look it up later. Yeah, rough start. It was
Can't
just,
do most for that.
yeah. All right, who do you think won? Hammer Bro definitely has an advantage from his bonus hidden star. This one goes to Bowser for sure. What?
Oh yeah. Not the person with the most, but just one random ally wins, and then.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're right.
That's the bonus star.
Is it really like that?
Yeah,
Oh my god, Hammer Bro destroyed.
Bowser had 3 tickets to win, and Koopa had 2, but Koopa won anyway.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. It's just like it chooses a specific ally, and then if you have
That's
that
why
specific
all
ally,
boards runs are kind of rough.
yeah.
Congratulations.
All right, now let's choose player one. And with some fast menuing. We're back in it. Now we can talk about the next map, King Bommon's Powder Keg Mine. This is probably my favorite map of all of them. Just because of, I just think it's the most balanced.
Yeah, and as we get into the second map here, you know, we had a question in chat. Are you playing all of the characters here? And you are playing all 4 with 4 Joy-Cons right in front of you.
Yes, I am playing with all 4 of my Joy-Cons just sitting on my desk. And that's to mitigate the amount of RNG that the... Oh my god, that's the worst place Toadette could be.
You'll have to say no a bunch now.
Yeah, I have to say no so many times. So around the center, there's a lot of exclamation points and other like kind of slow blocks. So in general, where's Diddy Kong? This guy. Okay. So in general, you want to just land on blues and red spaces. So that right side outlet can go downwards and make another small loop just in case I was otherwise going to land on a slow space. So with Toadette there, that means that anytime I ever take the outlet, I'm going to have to talk to Toadette instead, which is really bad.
Now, as you were talking in the first map, there was a 10-space loop, and that's kind of why you chose these characters. For this map, is there kind of a, you know, anything similar that you can do, or
yeah,
anything like that?
There are loops. Basically, you just want to aim for whatever spaces are the least amount of time loss in any situation. There's no like small loop that is the most optimal, but Donkey Kong does have another 10-space loop, but it does take him like a 1 to go through again. Okay. So when he rolls a 10, Amber, when he rolls a 10, he's gonna end up at the back of the small island, and then the second time he's gonna end up in the 10-space loop. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Bowser. Let's go, Bowser. Oh, he's killing it. Let's go. Diddy Kong sucks.
I have no idea how Diddy Kong's so far behind.
They were all held in my hands.
Now, what are your thoughts on Nintendo just making some characters go a little bit slower in these games if you're doing the same exact motions?
I think it's a conspiracy, honestly.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo definitely has it out to get those characters. Like Diddy Kong is gonna roll a 0 here because Nintendo hates Diddy Kong. Called it. And then Bowser is gonna roll 10. Oops. Nope, wrong dice. Bowser's gonna roll a 10 because they love Bowser. They love evil people. See? Told you. Called it. It wasn't. Donkey Kong, I want you to...
No one left they have not left the base yet.
You know, if you get all 0s, that's pretty good, though, right?
That's actually really good. Yeah, it's a huge time save.
That's the dream. All 3 of them like not leaving the base at all.
Okay, a 5 I think is a yeah. So I want to stay away from these spaces. I only have 5 of them allotted in the run before I get a very big time loss. It's like maybe 35 seconds if I land on 5 of them where King Bomb explodes. Should be 2. So I have to be careful about that. But most of the time it's just going to be unavoidable. Oh no, this one's so hard. Hold on. Which 2 am I looking for?
Start.
Oh yeah, and this one you just focus for one team probably.
Oh no, wait. Okay. Nope, wrong ones. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's one of the few mini games that is actually slower with 4 controllers because the coordination it takes.
Got it.
We can see Tones' brain hard at work here, trying to figure out
like,
what to
the
move.
the left and right hemispheres of my brain are just completely numb right now. Where am I? What? That's not it? Oh my god, no!
Bottom middle.
Okay. I could have sworn that was it.
Winner. Ready?
Pattern
can't focus
recognition
on this,
is
dude.
difficult.
Yeah, there's definitely some mini games that are way slower when you do it with 4 Joy-Cons because you have to actually complete them with, multiple brains. My favorite to do is TripAdvisor, which is the level where you have to go across the banana field.
Oh god. Wait, is
Yeah.
that on the barrels?
No, not the barrels. It's just like you can slip on bananas all the way through.
Oh yeah. And 3 have to finish?
Yeah, 3 have to finish. So I actually tested this like yesterday to figure out if it's even worth it to try, and the answer is no. You just have to hold in the general direction towards the center, and that's the fastest you can do it. So hopefully I get that mini game because it's really fun to watch. Okay, that's a good roll for Bowser. Donkey Kong will roll 10, so he's gonna be right next to Bowser.
Double 10 was good, yeah.
Hammer Row is definitely the least consistent dice of all these, but there is really no other option for getting a character with kind of consistent not moving rolls. Hammer Row just has a really bad dice block. I think his total is 18, and his dice block average is less than 3. It's really bad.
Is the lucky space very slow? I remember.
Lucky Space isn't that bad. It's just a roulette wheel.
Start.
Beep. And smack. And smack. Easy.
Finish.
So fast.
So fast.
Winner.
Yeah, it kind of balances out the amount of mini games that are going to be slower versus the actually it definitely more than balances out the reward versus the loss of whether or not a mini game is going to be longer to complete if you have 4 Joy-Cons. Because that mini game is insanely fast considering there's no AI. I just have to smack them 3 times. I counted this out, and Diddy Kong has a loop here. This is actually a 14 space loop in the center, and none of them are a question mark or exclamation point space. So that means that he's going to land on item space and blue space for the rest of the game.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's a good roll.
Yeah, you could always just use the regular dice until you're in a good position in the loop, and then keep spamming Diddy's dice.
And then Diddy Kong's loop, or Donkey Kong's loop, is this one right here. So instead of continuing around, I can go around this way. And this loop right here is 10 spaces. So this space is going to be where Donkey Kong lives for the rest of the game. Oh!
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of these strategies. Good work, Tones.
Good work. So that's at least 2 characters that are going to be consistent and thought out.
doing a lot of workshopping in this game to figure out the optimal strats.
Routing Mario Party.
Hey, if people can route like Final Fantasy IX, then Mario Party is next on the list, right?
I really want to see the steak game.
So do I. Okay, this is an auto-scroller, I believe, so it doesn't really matter who I play as.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna bully these guys. I can't hit them on the other side. It sucks. What?
I didn't pay attention if Bowser was in the lead or not.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I forgot about that again.
It's too much brain power, dude. You know
I
how
know. You need to think about too many things in this run.
You know how many neurons are firing in my brain right now? When I have to play Trike Harder and I have to shake all the Joy-Cons at once.
While we get into this next turn here, we had a question about the different characters and why you picked them. You kind of explained that in the first map, but you want to kind of explain that again and maybe why some of the other characters aren't picked?
Yeah, it all comes down to the fact that their dice blocks are different. They all have custom dice blocks. Diddy Kong's dice block is 0 or 7. So, for example, on this map, it's a great example because in the center, there's a loop of 14, which means that Diddy Kong is never going to land on a slow space, which just always works out. So as long as I never stop using Diddy's special dice, I'm never going to land on a slow space. I guess I will land on item space. So that's not that bad. And in general, I chose the characters because of their consistency with dice and their likelihood that they don't move. Bowser has a 50% chance that he either rolls a 0 or a 1. He either rolls 0, 0, 1, or 8, 9, 10. So he is a little bit inconsistent compared to someone like Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong. But at least he's going to be moving slowly, which means that there's going to be less movement, just faster. And Hammer Bro I chose, he's definitely the worst of the characters in terms of like consistency and thought behind him. But he has the worst dice, so on average, he's going to be moving the least of any character. But once you choose Diddy and Donkey Kong, anyway,
Lefty.
Thank you. Once you choose Diddy and Donkey Kong, it doesn't really matter which character you choose. All right, let's see if I can win this. Who's it first? I forgot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I don't remember.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Make it a tie for everyone. I couldn't do it.
You made it?
No, I should have thought about it. What if I'm wrong? I was
you're
wrong.
Whoever's closest, I think.
Yeah, I think it is
Missed
whoever's
one.
closest.
No.
Winners.
Alright, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, tie would have been the no-brain strat, actually.
Yeah, that would have been. I think it would have been pretty high brain.
No, I mean the easiest to do.
Yeah, easiest one. Yeah, you just do 0. I can just go to the bathroom right now.
Or you extend the lead on first place.
Oh, that's true. Less movement change.
Yeah. Less placement changes if you do that.
Yeah, the rich get richer. Good job, Diddy Kong. Move 0. Alright, I would like him to not roll a 1. Let's see where this goes. I honestly have no idea, so I'm just going to go around the center. And
Yeah, I think for Bowser you have to improvise now and just pick.
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine.
You'll just have to pick the best spaces based on each roll.
This game is very nice about that. Whenever you get to a junction, it actually will say when you point towards that junction what space you're going to land on. So if you look here, it says like it'll have that red circle, and it says the blue space right above Goldmine Gamble. So that'll tell you what space you're going to land on, even if you can't see it. So then you don't have to open up the map and check. Let's go this way.
I will start running the stones, and we'll get that leaderboard going.
Let's go. All aboard 4 Joy-Con. If any of you guys are sitting there wondering, like, wow, I don't have enough skill to do a speedrun, this is the game for you. Like this,
I'd argue this is actually a pretty tough run.
It actually is pretty tough. All right, I think I should win with Diddy Kong. I think he's in first.
Start.
Speaking of games you run, do each of you want to talk about the other things that you've run?
Yeah, I guess I can go first with that. Oh, there's a lot of popcorn there. What if I lose this? Then I'm not allowed to run this game anymore, and I'm just gonna let Crimson take over. I'm gonna send you my Joy-Con.
Oh, did you pay attention who's in the lead this time?
I think so.
Okay, I didn't.
Okay, I actually won. Anyway.
Finish.
Anyway, I do run some other games. Obviously, for games done quick, a lot of you guys are gonna know me for my Splatoon runs. So I've done 3 of those at GDQ events, and my other run for GDQ events I don't really count because I haven't played the game in a long time. It's still a very good game, Fast Racing Neo, aka Fast RMX on the Switch, but I haven't played that game in a while, so that was definitely just a one-off thing. Right now, I'm focusing on Super Mario Sunshine. And I recently, as of this week, destroyed Chrism's PB. Destroyed it. Despite the fact that he hasn't ran the game in 5 years, I will point out that I am now better than him at it. So
He beat my year-old PB, my, I don't know, 4-year-old PB. Congrats, though. Yeah, I have been running a lot of Super Mario 64 Randomizer lately. I love that game. And any Mario game, really, Mario 64, Sunshine Galaxy games, I like a lot. I did Odyssey for a while. Mario Party speedruns.
Mario Party speedruns.
You're a very
I
accomplished
love them.
Beyblade runner as well.
Very
I
accomplished.
am. I have shown a Beyblade speedrun at GDQ before. That was a
That
great
was
accomplishment.
GDQX, wasn't it?
Hmm?
That was GDQX, wasn't it? The
Yeah,
Beyblade?
GDQX.
Okay, so it's not a real G.
Oh, but it is.
Oh, it is, bro.
Very recently, I've actually started running Pokemon Let's Go. All obtainable Pokemon, so complete every obtainable Pokemon, then talk to Oak. It's a really fun run. Yeah, other than that, I mean, if you are interested in what anyone is speedrunning, most runners have a speedrun.com profile. If you go to speedrun.com and look up their name, you can find their entire portfolio of what they're running.
Yeah, there's also a Twitch extension just automatically puts their profile onto like their Twitch page. So I have one of those on my Twitch page. You can just kind of scroll down and it shows all the games that I've ran and have PBs in.
And speaking of, follow both of these runners here. Both Tones, Balloons, and 360 Chrism on
Whoa.
Twitch.
100%.
Thanks.
Just go to their
You
go to their
can- you
pages
can-
right now. Press that follow button.
Oh, I also want to get this word out there, but I also am doing a lot of Sunshine Bingo and Bingo related stuff. One of those that me and my friend Sniper King just invented is Super Mario Sunshine Battleship Bingo. Which... You heard about that, right, Chrism?
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you play on a bingo board, and you choose goals in the same layout as Battleship. So you have a 4-boat, you have a 3-boat, a 3-boat, and a 2-boat. And then you have to get those goals in order to mark and aim at your opponent's goals. So if I get, Bianco 4 Floodless, I can say Bianco 4 Floodless, C3. And then Sniper would be like hit or miss. And I guess never miss, huh? And I couldn't not say that. So Sniper would be like hit or miss, and then if it hits, then I get the point, and you have to sink the ships. And it was great fun. It's based on something that Chrism does a lot, Pokemon battleships, which is also really, really fun to play and watch.
Yeah, in Pokemon battleships, we use the Pokedex as our battleships field, and you play.
Have a 10x10 randomized board, right?
It's not 10x10. We mix it up all the time, so the positions are different.
Okay.
And then you pick Pokemon that are part of a ship, and then same rules. Someone from my chat actually made a SM64 battleships, but no one has ever played it, and it randomizes the board with all 120 stars in like random positions, and you can pick boats there too.
Yeah, I like how that
make the same one for Sunshine.
Yeah, I like how that would work out. Can I not do this? I would like how that works out. The problem is it would have to be automated, because if you're having a star, like if every single star is a space, then that's a lot of verifying, hey, did I hit the space or not?
Yeah, that's what we do in Pokemon too. We call out every single Pokemon we catch.
Right.
You'll get used to it. But yeah, I agree. There's also someone actually made an automated one, but we chose not to use it for now because we misclick a lot. And if someone misclicked and accidentally hit a ship, that'd be huge info.
How do you misclick a Pokemon?
On the Pokedex?
Yeah.
It's pretty small.
Okay, I guess that's what you mean.
I mean, if we have to look at hundreds of Pokemon at the same time.
I caught Metapod when it was actually a Weedle. Like, I just don't think you're gonna make that mistake very often.
No. When you
You're
click
like
it
accidentally clicking next to
in the program,
one next to it. Yeah.
Okay. I get it. No, I don't want that. I don't want to hit the mine.
But that's the whole point of battles, right? You get the excitement. You get to say what you got, and then your opponent has to say miss or hit.
Yeah, miss or hit. Thank you for doing.
I said it the other way around. Not gonna give you this opportunity again.
Not again. Dude, I just want the stakes.
Is it on a new file?
Yeah. No, it's not. This is fully completed.
Yeah, if you want to run any Mario Party game, you don't have to reset your game file. You can always just continue your...
Here is just
Start.
the shake all the Joy-Cons at once strat until Wiggler wakes up.
Yeah, this is just pure RNG. He'll wake up after between 20 and 30. He just wakes up.
Is that true? Like, do you remember those numbers?
I believe it's between 20 and 30. Yeah.
I really wish Pet the Peepo was enabled in this chat. Can you wake up, dude?
Oh my god.
You're late for school. There you go.
That's 30.
Finish.
There you go.
All right.
Winner.
Myth busted. It's between 20 and 31.
It was 20 and 31. I know there was definitely a range, and there's actually a pattern to when he like wakes his eye open and whether or not that means something. I know there was actual strategy to that game, but I can't remember what it is. So we're just not going to talk about it. Good job, Diddy. Go back to your home. Has GDQ shown like any bingos recently?
Not recently, no.
Huh.
A couple months ago, there was Hollow Knight bingo, I believe, on Skybills' show, Random Number Generation. Yeah, Hollow Knight randomizer bingo. And I believe it was actually a race that was pretty close, so if anyone missed it, you can go to the Games Done Quick YouTube channel to check out the VOD of that, where VODs of this show and all shows will get put up.
Yeah, plug that YouTube.
Do you have a YouTube, Tones?
I don't care about YouTube very much.
What? Tones
Like,
has a
I know-
YouTube. You should check it out, everyone.
Yeah.
Come on, boo. Like, I do have a YouTube, but I haven't posted. I think the last thing I posted was a meme that I made recently about some lady talking about conspiracies in a town hall.
All right, so all right, maybe don't go to Tones's. Prism, do you have one?
It was speedrun related though. It was a speedrun related meme. I will throw that out.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay, yeah. I posted it on a tweet. Too.
Straight from level 3 to level 7.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know that YouTube is good, but it's just way too much effort
It is a lot of effort.
and a lot of luck too.
Yes.
But if you get lucky, you make it big. It's so easy. Like once you get to a point, it just becomes like unstoppable.
All right, since Tones doesn't care, just go look at 360 Chrism.
Yeah, look at Chris on YouTube.
I upload very frequently. Pokemon.
Yeah, he does this.
Pokemon related.
Winner.
Pokemon bingos and battleships and Guess Who. Pokemon randomizer Guess Who.
Guess
not
who?
Not me. I have a real job.
Look at Bowser hopping in from 4th to 2nd place.
In the final
It
turn.
wasn't last and you won with him, dude.
I know.
You should have just tied the game.
I needed something mindless to do while I was talking about YouTube.
Yeah, I need to pay more attention to who's in the lead and whatnot.
Overall, I
Work
think
together.
like coming on the last turn, this is actually pretty solid board. It went pretty fast. What's best? That lands on that space. Goes this way. Oh, perfect. Oh,
That was really good. You only hit 2 of the exclamation marks.
yeah.
Oh my god, no way.
Okay, it was just coins.
Oh, okay.
DK is not moving from the space. He's on his own little island. Good job.
Okay, you gotta make sure Bowser doesn't get... You have to make sure Diddy wins the next minigame.
Yes. If Diddy wins the next minigame, it'll be. No! That's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna explode. Can I get a 3v1? Oh,
Diddy,
okay,
Diddy
got
Bowser,
it. Diddy
DK,
won.
Hema, bro. In that order, yeah.
Oh, this is probably not possible to make sure Diddy wins. Actually, it probably is. Actually, wait. Let me just control all the other 3 people instead of Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong probably wins by default.
Start.
Oh, you're gonna try to crash him as fast as possible?
Yeah,
Get second on Bowser.
yeah. Like that's gonna happen.
This is not happening.
There you go. Diddy won. That's the most I can do.
It might have not mattered because of the coin block, actually.
Yeah.
And if Donkey Kong and Hammer Bro tied, so that would have been a perfect minigame.
There wasn't even a place change.
Oh, that was the last minigame. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. You know what? I think there might have been a place change if there was a place change. I don't think there was a place change. I think that actually saved time. The Ritz bonus that goes to Diddy.
The fairest bonus star of all.
Oh, it was Bowser. That's definitely the most fair bonus star. Yeah. It's not fair when it's random, but it's fair in general. So that means Bowser wins? Good job, Bowser.
Congratulations.
Alright, let's get player 1. And we can get right into the next map, which is a lot of people's favorite, definitely in terms of aesthetics. I think it's the worst thing. It's horribly balanced. And I'll explain why. Mega Fruit Paradise. So
That was 2 minutes faster than the last board.
oh my, was it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're just over an hour 3 right now.
Oh yeah, that was way faster then.
Getting those zeros at the beginning of the game helped you.
Oh yeah, that like I said, that was a super fast board, and I was lucky that I didn't have to bail out and talk to Toadette.
Do we have any good loops on this one?
Donkey Kong has a pretty good loop. It's an 11 space loop in the beginning, so I think he moves backward 1 space every time. So you just kind of hope that he doesn't roll enough 10s to get in danger of hitting the question mark. And if he does, then you just roll regular dice. So Donkey Kong is kind of chilling. Can't remember which one is bro. Okay, this one's Diddy Kong, so you go here. Whoops, use the wrong. I think I want to actually use the wrong dice first.
5 is good.
Yeah, 5 is really good.
Oh yeah, nice. If 7 is a blue space, you're set.
Okay, good 0. Eight's good too. How many spaces is it until the next question? X point. You know, dude, I had the images up and now I don't have the images up. I'm not gonna be able to count. Can you shake down? Ah, I want fun mini games. I want these auto scrollers. All right, let's choose somebody to win. I'm gonna choose Hammer Bro.
Start.
But don't you want Bowser to win?
No.
Or does that?
Oh yeah, you're right. I do want Bowser to win. The animation. Wait, which one's Bowser? This guy. Okay. Oh, close.
Wait, why don't you go for tie though?
Why don't I go for tie?
How easy is it for you to maneuver 4 controllers in a specific direction?
Getting a tie in this minigame would actually be easy because I just have to do one at a time. Because you get 5 points if you're the only person who looks at it. So,
Oh, that's fair.
If I look at it with this guy and then that guy and then that guy and then that guy, that's a tie. But the idea is create a caste system where first place keeps getting richer. I don't want to roll a 5, so I think I want to roll a normal dice block. That's better chances.
All right, as you're doing these rolls here, you know, we're halfway through your run now. Just want to remind everyone in chat that this is Game Masters, and today we're showing off some Mario Party. We're having some fun here with Tones Balloons. After this, we're going to be having Bird do some Mario Party 1. So that's going to be pretty exciting as well. And then we're also going to be having a race after that, including Bird, One Up Girl Zaltis, and Dr. Sprinkles. So stay tuned for all of that.
So Bird's doing minigame islands, and then...
Yeah. So the first run is going to be a run of Minigame Island, explaining all the games and stuff, and then the 3 of them will be doing a race of that same category. So you'll get the knowledge from that first run, and then everyone will be shooting the breeze afterwards and doing a fun little race.
Is it
to
any
see,
percent?
Yes. Bird specifically requested 80% because, as we all know, 100% Mario Party minigame island.
Yeah, it's a little harder.
Desirable. You actually, no memes have a chance of never completing it. Because
Well, technically, yeah.
Bumper Balls is so bad. Alright, so I want Diddy and Hammer Bro to win here. Or a tie. Ooh, I can definitely tie this game.
Wait, can you?
Uh,
Oh yeah, you can. It's an auto scroller.
Oh, it is not a scroller, isn't it? Oh, I don't want that.
This is
I
giving me
think not.
Overcooked vibes here.
Or does it end at a certain score?
All right, now I can pick up DK, and then I can give him a nice little tomato, bacon. Grab the bacon. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at tie. Have to get a little bit of gameplay. I can't just sit here for a minute. This is GDQ after all. I like playing this game with friends because there's actual strategy of blocking your opponents to the ingredients. Only one person can be in an alley at a time. You can't pass each other. So.
No place changes. Let's go.
Let's go. See, yeah, tying is pretty sick. Unless it doesn't save time. And we're just lying to ourselves.
Maybe we are. I'm not sure. Someone has to actually retype it.
Someone. You do it yourself.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll make 2 clips and then we just can compare them, right? That's all we have to do.
Yeah, there you go. Wait. Okay, 7.
Or someone from chat who's willing to.
Yeah.
Just compare. Instead, place change versus no place change if it's any faster.
Donkey Kong is not having a fun time, by the way. He's chilling. 3 zeros in a row. It's not 8 spaces away, so let's go ahead and use Bowser Dice Block. Nice. Rolling a 0 is really good here because that gives us a red, which means it's going to be a 1 versus 3 probably. Unless Donkey Kong screws it up. Nice.
Now here's the real question. What's the trade-off of, Bowser's in last place now, but he's got the faster animation? That's one to stew on.
100%. I cannot let the 3 players win this minigame because that's...
Yeah, you would have to wait 30 seconds.
Okay, that's fair.
If it was any other minigame, I would definitely consider Bowser not winning. But with that one, it's no-brainer.
Yeah, for sure. It's worth just watching the animation and the placement change.
And he didn't even change places! Let's go!
It's like you planned it.
I planned everything.
All right, I'll make a clip just in case.
Okay. Oh, please don't roll a 1.
We'll review the footage later.
Hammer Bro, you're a legend. I'm getting really good rolls here. Okay, lands an item space, fine. The dice blocks are not customizable, they are bound to the character. So Donkey Kong is always going to have a 0-10 dice block. Bowser's always going to have this 0-0-1-8-9-10 block. So in this game,
I like the character dice. It's just a little unfair if one character is better than others.
Yeah, exactly. Bowser is so much better than other characters, and I think Wario and Boo are right behind him. So, yeah, it's just not fair at all.
I wish they would make it so any character can pick any special dice. Like, after you play through the game, you can unlock all dice for all characters. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. But then it would also kind of take out the ally system.
Oh, it would.
Start.
This is a really great mini game to play. Really, really fun. really fun to do.
What was it last time? 32 or 33, I think.
Yeah, it was 31, maybe.
I'm hearing 31 was what it was before. So we'll see what it is this time.
Petting the Wiggler. All right, we're at 20. See if he wakes up.
The first round is so useless if it doesn't wake up anyway.
Hey, 25?
Finish.
26, yeah.
26.
Winner.
Okay. Pretty good RNG if you're considering it, like, you know, in terms of time, I guess. By the way, specialty Twitch brand water bottle available on Amazon via Amazon Prime. Keeps your drinks cold for up to 30 hours. I really thought about like bringing that bottle to school, like because I'm a teacher, right? I should clarify that. But then as soon as I bring that bottle, all my students are gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're a gamer?" I'm gonna be like, "No, no."
They'll go through your entire gaming history.
All my gaming history. I mean, they pretty much know now because, as you guys probably know, we have been doing like virtual learning in public school. So we've all been stuck at home doing work and teaching from home as well. So I'm chilling because all I have to do is make videos for them, which I'm very qualified to do because I know how to do all that stuff. And of course, I have the setup to do it. And as a consequence of having the setup to do it, I meet with my class, and all the students are like, "Why do you have a green screen?" And I'm like, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So you're telling all the other teachers how to make videos? Is that what's going on?
I really wanted to. Okay, so, oh no, wait, I have to actually. I would love to save this conversation. I would love to talk about this right now, but it's just not gonna happen.
Oh God, this one.
Is it? Which one is it? It's this one. Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. This one is actually impossible. I swear. Okay, that one's good. Come on. Come on, you got it. Oh, let's go. Okay, one more.
Oh,
This
is so
brain is
hard.
working overtime right now.
Make sure you hold them like, even when you calibrate. When you hit the button, that's when you calibrate.
Let's go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anyway, back to virtual learning. Now that my brain is fried. I would love to have taught the teachers how to make videos, but here's how it went down. I made a very quick, actually under 5-minute tutorial on how to download OBS and how to set it up just to, put your webcam on it and, get it working because we are all given like special work laptops. Works with every laptop. You can capture your screen. You can draw on the laptop. We have like special like tablet laptops and everything. So, you can draw on the laptop. You can make your lessons, especially in math, which is what I teach. And it's all great. Made a 5-minute video, sent it out to all the teachers. I was like, here you go. Here's how you do it. One day later, another teacher sends out another email and just says, hey, there's a great Google Chrome extension called Screencastify, and it's free now because of virtual learning. You guys should all use that. And now, guess what app every single teacher used instead of OBS because technology is scary. Everyone used the other one, and everyone just has like really bad microphones with no noise gates, no compression, no anything, like no filtering.
Except for you, right?
Except for me, exactly. I'm sitting here with my Blue Yeti and, with special VST filters and everything, and it's great. It's working out perfectly. And I'm making really, really good videos that you can speed up to 2x speed because that's what you always do with lecture videos. And and all the other teachers just making these bad videos. Why didn't you guys listen to me? OBS.
All right, Hammer Bros in first. So either win with Hammer Bro or
I
get
can
a
win.
tie.
I don't think it's possible for me. The 3. It's really hard. I hit Bowser with it. Yeah, I don't. It's really hard to win with 3.
Oh, you did, though. You won with Hammer Bro.
Yeah, I did win with Hammer Bros. That's fine.
Winner.
I made the 2 clips for us, so we can compare it later.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, I do really want to run all gems now. Partner Party is also really fun to do with 4 Joy-Cons. Partner Party is even easier to do because you can specifically choose what spaces you land on every time. So you don't ever have to worry about landing on slow spaces. You just have to play the games.
There's definitely a lot more strategy in party mode, not partner party.
Watch yourself. You're talking to the world record holder in Partner Party.
Nice. Wait, with 2 player or 1 player?
With 1 player.
1 player, 2 controller.
I
don't
think
remember.
it was just 1 player.
Oh, 1 player.
DK finally moved PogChamp. It's the 7th turn.
How many turns did it take into a 7? Wow.
7 turns to get a 10. That's not entirely unheard of. That's what 4 is a 2/3 chance to roll a 0. So you only have a 1/3 chance of moving, which is 33%. You multiply 33% 10 times in a row. Actually, no, you would have to subtract 1 from multiplying 0.66.
Oh god, math teacher tone.
Yes, and then that's the. So whatever 0.66 to the 7th power is -1, the chance of that happening. I would guess around 8%.
All right, Hammer Bro in the lead. Was that Diddy second? I think.
Yeah, so I can just win with the bro.
Start.
There you go. If I tie all the other people, do they all get the same amount of coins? I think so. That would be like the best case scenario, right?
Get like 1 with Diddy, so he gets second.
Yeah, but if he gets second,
You want to tie them instead? Yeah, that makes sense.
Why wouldn't I just tie it so that they all just get a flat amount?
Yeah, tie seems good. I don't know, just to extend leads again between 2nd and 3rd, I guess.
Finish.
Yeah.
Thinking too far.
Sorry, guys. I have a really bad habit of bringing education into my speedruns, which is bad because people want to watch Speedman go fast. And also, it doesn't do me any favors because I'm actually really dumb.
Nope, you were very smart.
No.
Oh, Diddy wasn't second.
Yeah, but they're tied.
No, he wasn't. I mean, he was last.
He was not. Maybe I'll convince Panga to do a 2-player co-op run, and then we can get that uncontested world record.
There's people that have
Tested for now. Everyone's gonna be flocking to Super Mario Party.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anybody with a college roommate is just gonna be like grinding for world record after they see this.
Bird, Crescendo, and Pants and I actually grinded River Survival full player.
I remember that. You spent like an entire night at GDQ doing that.
Yeah, we spent an entire night in the GDQ hotel just recording the grind, and it was super fun. And we got the records in normal and hardcores, and it's been unbeaten since.
I didn't want to get a 5. I really should have rolled in regular block. Well, this is what happens when you land on the
no.
You go through the pipe. So maybe he'll roll a 0. Who knows?
Yeah, now you'll have to improvise. But
At
it's
least-
already it's almost over anyway.
Diddy is chilling. I love it. He ain't never moving. The odds you get 2 shinies in a Gen 4 double wild Pokemon battle. Is that even possible? Can you get wild Pokemon battles in Gen 4 that are double? Chrism, verify.
I That does not ring a bell, no.
Okay.
I don't
Maybe
think there's double encounters.
if you're talking like horde encounters in Gen 6, which I personally only use to EV train. Am I landing on the thing? I am. No, double pipe. That's bad.
Should have used the regular dice. No.
This
Regular-
eighth turn is not panning out for you right
This
now.
turn was really bad. We're just gonna pretend like it didn't happen. Everyone, close your eyes.
Okay, Diddy and DK tied for last.
Yay! The best minigame.
Slapperazzi.
Slapperazzi.
Diddy and DK tied for last, you said?
Diddy and DK tied for last. Hammerbro in first.
Start.
Where did he? So this minigame.
Oh, perfect. Now you just gotta avoid all points.
Pretty much just have to punch everyone.
Oh god, you got. Can you do this?
Oh, I missed.
Okay, Hammerbro is in first. Diddy and DK have to get last, tied last. Can you do this?
Get a nice photo. I think I want Hammerbro to win.
Yep, you want Hammerbro to win. Right now, Diddy and DK are
Perfect. Move
a couple
everyone out
points
of the
apart.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get it! No, Diddy! Oh, Diddy didn't count! He's too low.
Oh, too far away. It's so close.
Finish.
That would have been great.
That would have been perfect, yeah.
That was optimal.
Winner.
That's the kind of strategies you gotta do. You gotta cut every corner you can in this game. Hey, nice.
Oh, it was Diddy and DK tied for third and Bowser last. Oh my god, I got it wrong.
0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. No. I don't want that. I don't know which one's better,
Stuck between a rock and a hard place here.
I would go in the bridge.
but that's a cutscene. Oh, this one goes to Toadette too. I definitely would have gone bridge. It's been so long since I've seen where Toadette is. I forgot. All right, so if I roll that with Bowser, I'm gonna go with the bridge. Hey Mario, what's up?
There's only one turn, right, after this?
Yep.
Yeah, second to last turn.
You might be able to avoid Toadette if you get a one only with the ally block.
Good job, Diddy. You're doing great.
Photo finish turns into like the most challenging minigame ever. Trying to get perfect placements, all four.
Yeah. That minigame would be amazing if you were actually thinking about which characters needed points and not, and you just punch them into place the whole time. 0 0 0. No, he's stuck here forever now. Minigame. 1v3. Diddy Kong, I don't want to win. And this is the auto scroller.
So you just tie.
Tie, yeah, tie everything. This is a great speedrun. You just kind of do nothing. The trick to this minigame, if you don't know what is going on here, is there are Toad packages that need to get onto the truck, but the 3 players can choose to carry 2 packages if there's 2 packages in the doorway, and the drone can only pick 1 up at a time. So I think that this game is still pretty lopsided against the drone guy, especially since the drone guy can choose the drone guy can get to the boxes at the bottom, which is way short. Like it's huge because look at how long it takes for me
The
to get
drone guy can also steal off the belt from the opponents.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Finish.
I don't know if that's optimal. Like the 3 players can probably get more boxes than they can steal. That's really stupid.
That's probably what makes it unfair.
Yeah. Nice even spread. Everyone keeps their spot.
We're just playing it like position change matters. It might not.
Yeah, it might not even matter.
I hope it does matter. That's some strategy.
I'm hitting Toadette. And I land in the pipe, don't I? And I talk to Lakitu. This is gonna be the worst turn of all time, boys. Oh, at least I didn't talk to Lakitu. Okay.
Okay.
Don't buy the star. Don't buy
Decline the star.
Pass.
The fact that you have to menu down.
All right.
Ah, there's the third one.
2, 3.
See, it tried to trick me. All right, I landed on blue space though, so we're
And
good.
you had mentioned earlier, all the way back on the first board, that there was a random chance of getting 2 or 3 prompts.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. When you talk to Toadette, am I landing on the 2 point? I am. I'm the worst. I should land on my worst.
Oh no.
Whatever. Stop getting sidetracked. Just, yes, when you talk to Toadette, of course, as in all Mario Party games, when you say no, they're like, "Are you sure? Like that's really stupid. You should definitely grab the star. Why are you not grabbing the star? You idiot! You absolute buffoon! You stupid head!" And in this game, it's no different. They say, "Are you sure you don't want to get the star?" But it's random whether or not they say twice that you have to refuse or 3 times. Sometimes she only says, "Are you sure?" No, and then she leaves it at that. Other times she'll do it 3 times randomly, so that if you have already rejected twice and you spam through the text on the next frame, then it'll automatically choose yes for the 3rd one, which is just horrible. I've gotten this minigame so many times today, and I'm not really complaining because it's fast, but
We still need to see the stake one.
I really want to see the stake one. Honestly, I might just go to the minigame thing at the end of it.
Yeah, go
Oh
for
yeah.
it.
Can we show off the stake one if
Yeah.
Tom doesn't?
Absolutely.
It's so bad. Despite the last turn, this was a fairly good Mega Fruit Islands, I think it's called. Yeah. The steak one. You have to fry the cube steak. Item bonus. Nobody, because nobody used an item. That's the most spaces. I think that goes to Diddy. Yeah.
Diddy with a whopping like 14 or however.
Yeah. Yay, Diddy Kong wins! With the only star in the entire game.
That was under 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're just over 131 right now, getting close to 132. So
I'm
Gonna
definitely
get
happy
up
with
to this, though.
My last run that I did earlier today was 205. So if I can get
You're
on
on pace.
definitely on pace for that. But Chemex is in general longer than the other boards. Okay, Bowser first. Click the buttons, dude. I'm all crossed right here. I don't like it.
you're rearranging the controllers and you're clicking these buttons right now.
Yeah, okay. I like to press all 4 buttons at the same time. I think blue is Hammer Bro, and then silver is Diddy Kong. I think he's going 3rd, and 4th is Donkey Kong, right? Correct? I forget. So Chemex is the only map where Toadette is in a set location. Most Mario parties have that one board where the star is just in one location. And this is my least favorite map of all of them, just because it's so unbalanced towards characters that have really good dice. Like, if you play Bowser on this board, you're probably gonna win because, you know, if he rolls a 1, you get this, which is just a skip to the end, which also ruins my patterns, by the way. But you can skip all the way over here. That's perfect. And you have the highest likelihood on average to roll high numbers. So this one. I don't want that ice. Whatever. Did you know that the Joy-Cons like buzz when it's your turn, like in like a melody?
In a melody?
Yeah, I swear I've heard it like many times. It goes like doo doo doo. It's just the vibrations.
Uh huh.
See if I can hear it on Donkey Kong's turn. Yeah. What the heck? That was crazy. I'm gonna see if I can like put it up to the microphone. I've never heard that before.
Put it on the plastic on the microphone. Maybe.
I do that sometimes when it's like the Rumble mini game, and I'm like, "Here, chat, play along." And you just hear bzzz, and just hold it to the microphone. Sizzling Snakes. No.
I did not pay attention who's in the lead. But you can just get a tie.
It's the first turn. Yeah, I could just tie King. It's way better. There you go, Bowser. You're doing great. Right, everyone should get involved. Yeah.
Looked like Diddy was in first. Hammer and Donkey Kong in second.
They're all doing great. Look at these scores.
So you gotta play Mario Party with a coach that like tracks that stuff for you.
You're really
It's not enough.
Would that be tool assisted?
I don't know. Are we allowing coaching in Mario Party speedruns?
Well,
Who knows?
okay, to be fair, when you run Mario Party 3, you have a chatter talk about like every turn, who's in first, like what stars.
Yeah. I have chat like help me with.
It's all about having fun in these runs.
It's about winning.
Anyways.
It's about winning. What? Good job, Bowser. I don't think it would be co-op to have people like have chat help you.
No, I don't think so. It's stuff you could track yourself with like a notepad.
Okay. Kept choosing the wrong dice block. Good 0. It's like when you run Super Mario 64 randomizer, you have to keep track of where all the things are going, but luckily there's tools to help you do that.
Yeah, that's just taking notes. You could also write it down.
Yeah, I personally like writing it down. I think it's way easier than clicking around the.
Are you actually writing it down?
Yeah, like when I run Super Mario 64 randomizer.
Really?
Yeah, I draw what painting I went into. Like if I go into Bob first, then I write down Bob, and then I draw an arrow wherever it takes me.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's doable for sure. Yeah.
And then it's just a flowchart.
That's what my tracker looks like. The one I use.
Yeah.
Start.
All right, who's missing? Doesn't matter. Just click it.
Diddy wasn't first, but I don't know if you care about winning this one.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I like click Diddy Kong first and all these, and he's gonna win, right? As long as the Spiny is the one that's missing, which he's not. It's the what's that guy's name? Do you know?
I don't know.
What is that thing?
He's from Super Mario 3D World. Wow, Diddy Kong won. All plans.
Finish. Winner.
2-hour world record in a category that doesn't exist yet. Hey, maybe this is the God run that's just never gonna get beaten, even though it's the first run ever.
Maybe, who knows?
Well, technically, every all gems run that we've ever done that has already done 4 Joy-Con.
Oh yeah, we could check what time we got.
Yeah, it's already.
All gem PBs. That's probably the fastest runs we've done, if I had to guess.
That's
I've done a run of this category and I didn't even know.
that lands on it.
totally worth to pay just to land on a fast space.
Pass. Pass. Okay. See, there, it was only twice. It was only
Yeah,
twice.
last time was 3 times.
Yeah.
Ah, that animation.
Yeah, this animation is still long, regardless of if you pass.
Technically, you could switch characters in between boards if you don't want to have, like for Kamek, you would want the ones that have the lowest dice roll.
There's
maybe?
no way. That would be way slower.
Switching characters takes quite
Yeah,
some
it'll
time.
take like 3 minutes.
It does take 3.
It would absolutely take 3 minutes. I
don't know how much.
I know I do switch characters at some point all gen because you have to switch from 1 player to 4 player. Good roll.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use Bowser on this board.
So is that part of why this board takes a little bit longer than the other 3 boards? Is that, you know, the structure of this board kind of lends itself to you getting like more spaces that are detrimental to you?
It's mostly that Toadette's unavoidable and that animation that plays after.
You have to move forward into Toadette. There's nothing that can move you backwards. For sure, I want to tie everything. That'd just be easiest.
So you're just gonna win once and then go down the line? Is that the strat now?
Or I can just have zeros across the board.
Oh, it doesn't end quicker if someone gets it. So yeah, you can just wait.
Yeah. Toadette is inevitable. Imagine how hard this game is for colorblind.
Oh,
Finish. It's a tie.
That was so fast. What? Everyone gets 0 coins. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get another item here. Yeah, I guess it would be easier if you're colorblind. Well, not easier, but it wouldn't be harder, I should say, because, you know, the hearts are different color anyway. You're just looking for the shape.
are you playing, Tone?
What?
Question from the chat: which character are you playing?
Yes. What is this?
Expert 4-player.
Does this take me
Play.
to the hidden area? Oh, it does. I don't think I've ever been here. It's so weird.
Oh, you really want to avoid that versus space. So, regular dice for Hammerbro next turn, probably?
Hammerbro has 2 1s, right?
Yeah, so you want a regular one for 1-1.
Yeah, okay. More statistics. This is why you should pay attention to your statistics class. Oh no! Oh no! This is one of the good ones. This is one of the good ones that you guys want to see. So I have to play with 3 Joy-Cons here at least.
Oh god. Milking, isn't it?
I have to hold them like this.
2, 1, go.
Come on. Go faster.
You can see the intense focus on Tones' face right now.
Come on. Good job. Good job. Good job. High fives all around.
Winner.
And Diddy Kong ended up winning. That was all planned.
Totally planned. no changes. Nice.
This Kamek is going really good. Gold split incoming. No. Bowser gets an ally.
No.
That's okay. We're all allies here. Rosalina.
You should use the regular dice with Bowser next then to avoid the versus space.
No.
That's one
No.
step ahead of you.
Nope. It doesn't matter because it's either way it's 1 out of 6.
But no, with your ally, you get 2 minimum.
Oh, you're right. Forgot about the ally. Let's see if you can like listen to the beeping when it's your turn.
Alright, regular with hammer roll.
No. I ain't no.
You gambled.
I did, and it worked out. I think I landed on the. I want to steal coin. You can't say no. Like Lakitu has to do something.
Ah, yeah, just steal from last. Easy.
I didn't
Wait.
not at all.
No, DK was last.
DK.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's
You
fine.
don't. We don't see. Ah, I guess.
think
Yeah,
I
we
play
see plays that changes after the minigame.
Yeah. No.
Oh, first verse.
It was.
Unfortunate.
I really should have used a regular.
You
dice.
really should've
yeah,
used
you
it.
should have.
Consider that. This is so bad. All right,
Remember, only has 1s and 5s.
all at the same
And both
time.
were bad. Just press, right?
Who wins? Oh, the tie. Who
Wait,
would
couldn't you
guess?
just have pressed like immediately?
That's what I did. I pressed them all at the same time. At least I tried to.
Oh no, but I mean without the rumble. Okay, is that not
Oh,
possible?
it just automatically all lose. Oh, you're right.
Tones below
DK by the way,
learning,
5 turns in base.
Dude,
learning in this round.
we're literally inventing this run as it goes along.
That just means you're gonna have to play it again.
Yeah, that's not the only time that this ever happened before. When I was running Splatoon Octo expansion, I was in a race against T-Boy for some tournament we were doing, and I was ahead by a large margin. I was like at least 5 minutes ahead. So I get into the last section, which is the one where we fight Agent 3, not Inner Agent 3, but the first one. We were in the elevator, and I was like, what if you die? Like, what happens if you die before the cutscenes happen? So I jumped off, which is pretty hard to do, to actually jump out of the railing. But I jumped out of the railing, and then it skipped ahead of the cutscene. And I was like, yo, what? I just found a skip that I never thought of before.
Wait, in which game was that?
Splatoon 2, Octo expansion. No, I do not want any of your items, Mr. Wiggler. Okay. It actually only saves like 8 seconds that I found. Still something. No star, no star. Okay. Can you roll a 0, please? Thank you. Alright, so all the characters right now have a very wide lead between them. Not what I wanted. And meanwhile, Donkey Kong has not left the base yet again on the 7th turn. Donkey Kong, let's go! Zeros! Zeros across the board.
I think he just needs two 10s to like reach to that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he only needs 2 10s.
DK trying to just keep your time as low as possible here.
Yeah,
I did not pay attention about placing again.
it didn't. It doesn't matter. Diddy Kong is way ahead.
Start.
Yeah, did he have like 30 more coins or something?
I just want to punch people. Really, I don't really care about the placements or anything. Bop. Look at his face. This is definitely one of the best mini games in the entire game. Missed time. Come here, Donkey Kong. Come here, Uncle DK. Oh, I missed the timing again. Pretty sure they're uncle and nephew, right?
I have no idea.
That's a great question.
I think they are.
0 point. Never seen that.
It looks like they are best friends, described as his nephew wannabe in DK64.
What? Really?
They are best friends.
I thought DKC definitely established that they were uncle and nephew. DK64 isn't canon anyway.
Oh,
There's
okay.
like a really complicated DK family tree.
Yeah,
All right. Okay, it does say.
Like there.
there's a whole
And it-
song about it.
Okay, it does say in DKC and DKC2 that it is nephew.
Okay. There's also theories, I don't think they ever confirmed it, that Donkey Kong Jr. is actually the current Donkey Kong and that Cranky Kong is the old arcade Donkey Kong.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's deep Donkey Kong lore that is probably too complicated to explain in our short show here.
But he is the first member of the DK crew. That's the most important thing. Another thing about this map that's really unfair is that sometimes you can buy it 2 stars for 5 coins, and then other times you get there and they cost 15 each. This map is just awful. But it's not really like coins matter in this game. You know, you can get coins like candy. Diddy Kong finally moved again. That's a red space. Pass. Pass. Ah, there you go. See? Try to trick me up. Not gonna happen.
3 times again.
Yeah, the 3 timer. If you keep not paying the flop, I mean, you can't go through unless you pay. And
Yeah,
it
you
goes
either
up.
pay and go through, or you don't pay and go right.
To reiterate, the question in chat about why you pass on the stars is because the animation takes quite a bit of time.
Long time. And in this category, there's no requirement to win with any specific character. And since I'm playing as all the characters, no matter who wins, I win. You can't lose. Donkey Kong continuing the 0 rolls. Let's go.
Still at the start.
This is amazing. Another explanation for this, because I explained this at the very, very beginning of the run, but didn't really elaborate past that. I kind of want to just kill Diddy. It's way faster.
Yeah.
Come on. That's all I have to do, right? Okay, it's just one character. The reason I'm playing this category is because it's a compromise between all gems, which is, in my opinion, the most enjoyable category, but is also way longer. It's like all gems is 6 hours, which is doing everything in the game. Funny enough, all gems is technically any %, because
Yeah, the credits they're playing.
you're starting from a fresh file and you get the credits after the 5 gems. So technically all gems is any %. And considering in all gems, there is no requirement whatsoever about winning the boards that you play on. All you have to do is play a board with 10 turns. So it's way faster in all gems to play with all 4 Joy-Cons at the same time, so you're controlling everybody. And if you're controlling everybody, you don't have to worry about anything that the CPU is doing. You don't have to worry about them buying stars, which is a large waste of time. You don't have to worry about them living in minigames and costing time. or any of that stuff. So I started playing with 4 Joy-Cons and all gems, and it just sort of caught on as a category after that. And is a nice showcase to be able to do this run instead, because it's, in my opinion, a little bit more interesting than just running all boards, because all boards has a chance that you fail a lot, like really, really big chance that you lose a board, which is the arbitrary, kind of category objective that we decided on as a community, that it doesn't really make sense if you play all boards with 4 controllers, because you should have some strategy to win. It should be dependent on some strategy to actually win the boards. But I think that this would also be a very nice small category for people who just want to like have a nice chill speed run and not really worry about things that are going on and play with all 4 Joy-Cons at the same time, which is really, really fun. So I want to pass on all these because it's about 30 seconds slower to actually buy a star. Oh, try to trick me up. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Yeah, but keep in mind there still is a lot of strategy involved with this, especially around minigames. Considering minigames, you have to control all 4 people at the same time. It's pretty complicated at points. So yeah,
We should look into all board speedruns with 4 players on like GameCube games. Imagine playing with 4 GameCube controllers.
Oh man, like why has no one done that before? I don't even think I own 4 GameCube controllers. I probably
The same.
Like, I probably have to bust up my third-party ones that are slightly broken. Bird has one of my controllers because I forgot it at his house. Great.
I'll be sure to ask Bird in his upcoming run. Get that back to you.
Hopefully. Yeah, be sure to stick around after my run is completed for Bird 650's run of Mario Party 1 Minigame Island, which is the story mode of the game where you beat all the minigames, well, all the minigames on the route as fast as you can, which is extremely RNG heavy, but also really interesting. And as far as I know, this will be the first time it's ever been shown like on the GDQ channel, I want to say. Like, I know it's an actual marathon GDQ, but, having it on the main stage, at least during the time of SGDQ, if it were to happen, and it would be great.
But SGDQ 2020 online will be happening August 16th to the 23rd. Everyone go to gamesdonequick.com for info about that.
I submitted my 5 games.
I didn't. I don't really have games to submit, so I'm just playing this game. I personally think that GDQ was canceled, not because of coronavirus, but because I wasn't going. I already was confirmed to not go because it was going to be during my work days, so I wouldn't be able to go anyway. But they were nice enough to cancel it. They were like, if Tones Blones can't go to hang out with his friends, then
Gotta put it online.
Whole marathon.
2 turns left. Will DK not leave the base at all?
Dude, I will be so excited if he doesn't leave.
Oh, another 10. Man, Bowser is about to pass the 3rd time. Yeah, you gotta do it.
Yeah, that's a blue space. I really love how it tells you what space you're gonna land on. No, I don't want the star. No. See, I'm not getting caught anymore. I figured it out. As long as you focus and get in Toadette's head, she can't outplay you.
It's true.
All right. Hopefully Diddy rolls a 0 so he can land in the red space again. That'll be another 1v3, but he doesn't because he sucks. Okay, it'll be a blue space. Okay, hammer bro. Hopefully you don't roll a 1. There goes that.
No.
Extra bad luck.
Extra bad luck space.
I feel like that just wraps up this whole run.
Yeah, right?
Ah, there's no star.
Yeah, there's no stars in the game, so nothing happened. If there was a star, that'd be pretty big. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yes! Donkey Kong!
One more though.
One more. One more.
DK the hero.
The entire game without moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, this is the worst 1v3 to get. It's gonna go to time. There's no way I can complete it before it goes to time.
Oh god.
There's no way. I've tried.
I think it's faster to play with the one player. Yeah.
I have to get all of these, and then I have to like switch the player dudes.
This is when you have to start playing with your feet, Tones.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just too small brain. All right, switch to DK. All right, switch to Diddy.
You can do it. You can do it.
I want to save a second. No, Diddy can't get it. He can't get it.
Diddy, what?
No.
He's spinning around in circles.
No time save.
He just wasn't getting it. Yeah, like it's almost impossible. Even if you're playing with 4 people, you're probably only gonna save like 8 seconds. So it takes a while to get all the dust bunnies. That's fine. I have one more chance to get sizzling steaks. I have one more chance.
And if not, we'll just play it right after.
Yeah, and if not, we'll just go over and play it. It'll take like 2 seconds. All right, Bowser. I should just roll the regular block, because then I guarantee to not do this.
Oh yeah. Regular block would have been all safe spaces.
Exclamation point or go to swamp. Just land on the item. Faster.
Yeah, I don't know, Tones, if that was faster. We'll have to time that too.
Oh my god. Strategies. Nice 0, Diddy Kong. Alright, just gotta go through Hammer Bro, and then we'll see if DK pulls through. Use a regular dice block. So I don't roll a 0.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Good call. 0 impossible.
Although it would have been okay to roll a 1. It would just be a cutscene instead of going through Toadette and this. Like, it would be this cutscene, basically. If I rolled a 1. So that would have been risky, because I could have rolled a 0. And then I also have to go through the pipe. And then I also land on the item space. Bad turn. Bad turn, Hammer Bro. Really let me down.
Donkey Kong just redeems everything, though.
Here we go. Here we go. DK, DK. Yes! Oh, DK! Those 0 faces!
The 1.5% chance for the entire game.
DK is 4 zeros and 2
Oh.
10s.
Yeah,
So it's 66%.
1 minus 0.66 to the power 10.
Oh
Do
god, that minigame is great. Yes, you have to finish with 3 as fast as possible.
that. I can't. Okay.
3,
Alright, so I'm pretty much just gonna try and hold forward and pray that they go in the general right direction.
I always struggle with this one with 4 controllers.
Yeah, this one's really hard with 4 controllers.
You can give up on DK, yeah.
Nope, 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 nope. Bowser?
Oh my god, it's too much. Where do you even look, man?
Look, dude, where am I?
What are you looking at right now? Which quadrant?
You talk about Bowser? Oh,
Dude, Bowser's going.
DK too, and Hammer Bro.
Hammer Bro is lost in the woods.
He's know where he's going. But wow, that was actually really good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Beautiful.
We'll show off sizzling steaks after this run.
Yeah, after this run, which will pretty much be time. Time is gonna come up when congratulations appears, so I'll just yell time. I cannot believe that. I'm gonna go to the stat screen just to show that DK rolled 0 spaces. It is a 1.5%. Sick, dude. DK with the 0 roll. But who wins though? That's the most important. DK better win.
1.73% to not move a single space.
Oh my god, DK wins!
Slowpoke bonus.
He got the Slowpoke star.
This is sweet justice.
A single space and he still won.
Move 0 spaces and he wins the game. Let's go, DK. Time, by the way.
Beautiful.
GG, that was fun.
You came in under estimate as well. 20406.
20406. Nice. That was faster than this run. If my womps was better, great. Look at this. Spaces went 0. Oh my god. Bowser was chugging, dude. Look at that. 65. Wow. Alright, let's show off Sizzling Steaks and then I can throw it down to Bread 650.
Yeah, and while you navigate to that, just a quick reminder, about yourself. Do you want to tell us where we can find you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitch at TonesBalones. You can follow me on Twitter at TonesBalones_ because at TonesBalones was taken and it's a bot account and has not tweeted since 2011. And I reported it to Twitter and they don't really do anything about ghost accounts. So I guess there's really nothing I can do. Anyway, TonesBalones_ is my Twitter account and that's pretty much it. I will be focusing on this game eventually. Right now, my focus is Super Mario Sunshine. I've been really feeling that game, doing any percent and bingos and stuff. And that's pretty much it. Chrism, you want to shout yourself out?
Yeah, I would love to. You can find me on Twitch. I stream full time. 360 Chrism on all platforms: Twitter, YouTube, on Twitch. I would appreciate if you check this out too. Yeah. All right, now the best game.
All right, so Sizzling Steaks is a minigame I did not get to do during the run, but it's very, very fun to watch me do it with 4 Joy-Cons at the same time. So I figure I would show it off here. So I have to hold the Joy-Cons stacked on top of each other like this. And then I'm going to level them. And now it's got to flip. Come on. Oh, Hammer Bro's killing it.
It's a really fun minigame.
Like
the Joy-Con feels really nice for this one.
Oh my god, I'm actually really good right now. There you go. I got it. Sub 35.
Beautiful.
That wasn't that bad.
35 is pretty good. I remember struggling to get this under a minute.
Yeah, dude, it's really hard. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the run. If you want to pick it up and you already own this game, it's a really good investment. All you need is a timer, basically, and 4 Joy-Cons.
You only need another set of Joy-Cons.
I've been in a lucky position because every time I've lived in a place the past 5 years, I've had someone else with a Switch in the same apartment. So, like right now, I'm borrowing Panga's Joy-Cons. But yeah, you can just pick up this game. You can run Challenger Road if you don't want to buy more Joy-Cons. You can run any of the other Mario parties, like Mario Party 3. You can run Mario Party 4. Also, great story mode speedruns. So there's a lot of really good Mario Party stuff, such as Bird 650 Minigame Islands, which will be coming up next.
Yep. So we're just going to have a quick break, everyone. Just a reminder, GDQ Hotfix is funded in part by viewers like you. However, for the month of June, GDQ will be donating all of its sub and bit revenue to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. You can go to naacpldf.org for more info on that. And we're going to be going to a quick break, and we'll be right back with Bird 650. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Game Masters, where we're showing off some Mario Party games today. I'm joined with Bird 650 here for Mario Party 1 Minigame Island. A couple quick announcements before we start. We actually have the Ratchet & Clank Relay Race tomorrow. which is going to be starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. So be sure to check that out for the Ratchet and Clank series being run by a lot of great runners. Directly after the relay, we're going to be having Runners Wanted at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is going to showcase some games that have a pretty small community. And for more info on GDQ Hotfix shows, you can head to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. SGDQ 2020 Online is happening August 16th to the 23rd, with the schedule being released on July 13th. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for info about that as well. And yeah, Bird, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Not bad. I'm excited to watch this Mario Party 1 run after seeing Super Mario Party runs by Tones Ballones. So, yeah, what do we have in store?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different pacing for sure. First, I want to introduce my commentators here. I have OneUpGirl Zaltis and Dr. Sprinkles.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
So this is an interesting run that is a little bit different pacing from your typical all boards runs, because this is going to focus on the minigame island aspect of the game, which is all strictly minigames. So we'll be doing the any % version of that, where we skip World 5. World 5 is a very terrible world full of bad RNG. I'm sure these two can agree with me on that one. We're pretty much ready to go. We have a lot to talk about minigames and different optimizations that are in each minigame. So if you guys are ready for a countdown.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Bird.
Thank you. We
Good luck.
need a lot of it. So the beginning here of the run, we're just going to kind of... I like to mash through as fast as possible. The other two, I believe, select different characters for preference. If that's correct. Yeah.
Yoshi gang.
Yoshi.
Peach Gang.
Yeah, if you don't select Mario, it's a very minor time loss. It's not that much. But each minigame has their own little slight optimizations that you wouldn't know. One of you guys want to explain how this first minigame works?
Go ahead.
Okay, so like this minigame is called Coin Block Blitz. You have to at least get 10 coins to pass this minigame. Every single block is on a counter, like a timer. So what Bird's gonna do right here, as you see, is go up and hit every single block that he can. Maybe get a few extra coins for safety, just to start their timers, so the coins start running out and like the blocks start emptying. Because you want to beat this minigame as fast as you can, obviously. So, and to do that, and that's a pretty good time too for this minigame. Well done.
Yeah, that was actually pretty well. We got really lucky on finding the longest timer. There's usually one block that has a very long timer. We found that pretty early on.
Yeah. I'll take this one too.
Yeah, go for it.
So this one is roughly the same. This is, believe it or not, this is a 1v3 game, as in one person has the hammer. That's basically the difference. There is one thing I figured out that you could do in this minigame. I don't think Bird's going to do it because Mario has a hard time doing it. You can stand in between two of these blocks and swing upwards like Bird's doing right now, and you can break 2 blocks at the same time. Characters, depending on what character you pick, it's a lot harder to do it with. Peach usually has the easiest time, than I think DK or so. And I know Mario has a hard time. I don't think Luigi can even do it. And Yoshi, it's like they have hard times doing it.
Yeah.
That was also pretty good.
It was pretty solid, yeah. I don't go for the double block strat like you do because I just don't. It's too hard for me. You have to be pretty precise with it. This minigame here, you need to get 20 coins and you can jump off right away. The faster you collect the coins, the faster that they can respawn back in. So I'm going to focus on trying to grab these maybe with a jump every now and then to go faster.
They spawn in sets of 5. Once you hit 1, then it respawns way up in the sky after a second, and then you have to get 4 sets of the 5 coins. Also, the last minigame is the probably biggest minigame for anything besides lag where character selection matters. There's some small tidbits in other games, but that's pretty much the only game where that is significant for your character selection.
That is true.
Right. So this, if people remember playing this casually back in the day, this is one of the minigames that will tear into your hand for just spinning. We found out that you actually don't need to really spin that fast. Sometimes the computers will just overpower you, and I'll take an extra hit just in case. Like right there. They're almost got me there. But this is actually a minigame you really don't need to spin incredibly fast. The other 2 rotation minigames in this run, you actually have to spin quite fast. But this is all about, there's a lot of lag on where you get hit. It's trying to place it in the right areas.
Generally, if you get the hits between like the upcoming and the waterfalls pretty fast. as
Yeah.
opposed to like anywhere else on here.
Correct. I will say the next minigame is probably one of the first big RNG blocks in the run. Memory match. It's all dependent on how fast, obviously, you can get all the matches here, and you want to try to avoid the Bowser space because that will cost you a lot of time as well. So we're gonna hope and pray. It's all RNG. There's so many patterns. I don't know. I think One Up Girl, you tried to map this out at one point, right?
Yeah, I did have I still have it on my computer. I have like probably, I want to say 20 to 30 different patterns. And what I used to do is try to look at them during this minigame, which is very hard to do. So
Yeah.
I don't know, even when you have that, it's really hard to do this. And I have like not even half of them, I think, according to some other people that did research or ran the numbers on this minigame. And I was just like, oh my gosh, how many patterns does this game have?
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. It's really hard to tell too. Like just by hitting the first few, there's still so many potential other ones that there can be. It's really hard.
Exactly.
That one wasn't too bad, but we'll take it.
Yeah, not too bad.
Because this next minigame is really boring, do you mind if I just kind of break down the run in general?
Yeah, go for it, please.
So in the run, we're going to play almost every minigame. Every minigame in Mario Party 1 is available on Minigame Island. However, there are 2 branching paths coming up after this world. We take the one to the right, which doesn't do all the water levels. A lot of the water levels are either challenging or luck-based or just really long. So we go the other way. Also, so we're just going to play about 50 minigames. You have to either beat the minigame, or if there isn't a really beat the minigame, there's going to be like coin requirements or, you know, things like that are just what we need to do to clear the minigame. The run as a speed game, I think, is actually really cool and interesting and not like most speedruns. Not only because you have to have a really diverse skill set, you do all kinds of different things in this run and have to be good at all of them, but also due to the nature of how the game is and how punishing it is for if you fail a minigame. If you're competing for a top time, you have to be on your game consistently the whole run, can't make a mistake. If you slip up for a second or a half or two and you're competing for a top time, your run is over. And so having to be completely in the game, on your game the whole time while having to switch between all these different things to do and how to do them is like, it's very, very cool.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very easy run to get into too. You can pick it up really quickly and have a pretty solid time. And then once you want to optimize your time, you'll start to learn different strategies that each minigame actually has. Some are straightforward and some have some hidden tech to it that's really, really neat. And for the previous minigame that happened as well, I want to mention that there's 2 patterns for the limbo. This is pretty bad RNG here, by the way. That was pretty long. But there's 2 patterns for the limbo. One is 7 seconds faster than the other. And if you're able to see that first limbo bar on your screen before the game starts, then you know right away that you have the longer pattern, which is really bad. So if you don't see anything, it's great. You just saved 7 seconds. Congrats.
Yeah, we get a lot of the save or lose time to luck games out of the way early, and then later on we have the don't mess up or you just lose the minigame, or if you get unlucky, you lose the minigame games later in the run.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna blow people's minds. I'm sure if you guys remember this minigame, some of you might not know that you can actually do. Let's do it on a safer vine here. Let's see this one. You can actually grab the vine. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really do anything but look cool. But a lot of people don't know that you can grab those low-hanging vines.
I don't think a lot of people also know that you can trip on every single log and still beat the minigame.
Yes, you have shown that off before in a race, and it was great to watch. Yeah, I was mind blown. I thought you were messing up, and nope.
This is why this minigame is just so in favor of the one player. If you're just, you just do everything right.
Yeah, seriously. Mario Party 1, compared to the other ones, they really didn't know what they were doing with the minigames when you're playing with other people. Like, there's so many minigames that are fun, but are so one-sided and brutal. It's tough.
They focus on the fun, you know?
Yeah, well, sure, and destroying friendships, you know. It's like any other
True.
Mario Party.
So I wanted to say this mini game is another sign of RNG in a game. There are 3 different patterns to Crazy Cutter. One will be the bomb, the one will be the boo, and the next one will be the Goomba. The boo is the second fastest. The bomb is the fastest one. So not terrible luck, but not the best luck.
Yeah, we'll take it in a run for sure. If you see that
Yeah.
Goomba, you just know you've lost a pretty hefty amount of time over the bomb.
I forget the exact number of mini games in the run, but it's like 50, 55-ish.
Yeah, I think
And,
there's 50 total. Forget. Something
okay.
like that. Yeah.
So then like 40,
42,
41.
I think?
Yeah, okay. Anyway, more than half of them have some element of luck where you can gain or lose time in a speed run. Most of them are like minuscule, like a second or two, but it's
Here's one of the bigger ones right here. Buried
This
Treasure.
one is very rough RNG wise. Okay.
And they're all-
Cool. I'm not
Buried
quite
Treasure.
seeing it.
where's
Oh,
the
there
chat?
it is. Get away, DK! No, please, it's mine!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness!
Dude,
That was very
Easy. Easy game.
all planned. It's for the content.
DK was coming for you.
Oh yeah, that chest can spawn pretty much anywhere. It could be on the complete opposite side of you, and you have no chance of getting it. So that's one of the big run killers if you're first starting out with this game. That's really tough. That was really close.
yeah, sometimes the CPUs can get it in like 4 seconds, and you're just like, oh, it was over there. Cool, there goes my run.
Yeah, seriously. Buried Treasure is a rough one. There's a few other ones up ahead. Usually an RNG difference in a minigame only results in time loss, but there are a few runs that an RNG difference can result in an actual like minigame loss. And that was definitely one of them there. This one was way more lax, obviously. It's straightforward.
We've
Yeah,
actually
this is
had
like,
we've
Go
had what I would say very bad RNG up until this point, but no deaths.
Yeah.
So we're still speeding through the run, but usually the time that you're shooting for when you cross the finish line in that game is like a little bit faster. Nothing we can do about it, of course.
Yeah.
All right, don't get a blister, my friend. Look at
Well, that was really bad. There.
the strategy,
25.
technique.
You can get a 27 on that. That one was actually pretty bad. The strategy there, a lot of people like to go as fast as they possibly can, which you should do, but you should also focus on doing full rotations. The moment you start bringing the stick back towards the center by accident, you lose that momentum you have with pulling the others in. But that one is definitely a hand destroyer game.
it's the only reason I use my thumb for that one, even though sometimes I can almost never get a 27 when I use my thumb.
That's fair. I mean, as long as you're consistent as well, you know, that's
Yeah.
all that matters with that. This is an interesting minigame. Doc, you want to talk about this one?
Zaltis, were you the one that found the jump at the end?
I actually can't remember who found the jump at the end, to be honest with you.
'Cause
Maybe?
I think it was either you or Duck, but don't quote me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We just jump from tower to tower. I'm really bad at this game up until recently. You can jump off this last tower before it teeters and then land on the last platform. I will be attempting that in our race later. It's really risky. And it's
Yeah,
gonna be great.
I didn't want to do that.
No, it's
I'll
not
leave
worth
it up to
It's not
Doc,
worth it
dude.
at all. Not worth it at all. That's why I'm going for it.
Oh yeah.
It's not worth it in a marathon setting, but in a race, you gotta think about every second.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna be
Exactly.
busting out all the stops in the race.
Saves like a second and a half, and if you miss it, you lose like a full minute. So,
So once you get past the rotating mini games and like the buried treasure and the teetering towers, you get to this bobsled run mini game, and it's pretty relaxed and consistent. So this is where you get to rest, pretty much talk to people, and just kind of plan your next move, I guess.
Yeah.
Focus,
definitely.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of like this part of the run. You just get to like calm down, readjust yourself.
Yeah, it's a good time to assess the run you have and how good of a pace you're on and what you got to do next in the next worlds.
there's so the minigame doesn't end when we cross the finish line. It's when our opponents cross the finish line. So there's really not a whole lot we can do to save or lose time on here. So there's, definitely a break.
You can knock the CPUs off of here, but it doesn't really do anything.
Right.
Because you probably take more time trying to knock them off than actually finishing and just getting faster.
Yeah.
Like, there's no lag reduction or anything.
Finish.
Very good time.
Thank you. All right, 4-2 is another. I think it's a more relaxing one until the end of the minigame.
For
You
sure.
don't really need to mash too hard until the very end. It's really interesting how the game measures who wins it at the very end. It just comes down to how fast you mash against the computers. But the very first section here is pretty relaxed. You're just kind of going through the course. Once the camera does its final rotation, that's when you want to actually start mashing as hard as you can to get ahead of the computers. So I've had it happen a few times. The computers still win out, but hopefully that doesn't happen here.
I just want to know how these characters got into this exact situation.
Right?
They're just skateboarding on a falling bricks with swamps in the way, and there's fire.
All right. Good. So this next minigame too also has a lot of RNG with it in terms of if you A, win or lose, depending on if your computer partner decides to participate in the minigame or not. And B, if the computer players on the other side fall off, since we're playing on console, the lag reduction will be huge if the computers can fall off. It could save like up to 10 seconds if they fall off early, but sometimes Luigi or whoever you're playing with on the other side doesn't like to turn with you on a specific turn, and that can cause you to just fall off. So it's coming up right here. Oh, there's a lag reduction there. Now don't fall, please, Luigi. Nice.
Wow, they fell early.
Yeah. So you can see how much faster the game's going now that they're gone. That's going to be a huge time save, actually. Like, I would guess probably like 8 seconds or something.
Yeah, exactly. Very
Yeah, we got
lucky.
really lucky. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
They fall
they
very
can
not
fall.
often.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can fall like, I think 3 or 4 different parts of the track. One's like near the end, one's like in the very beginning, and I think Birds was pretty like middle-ish.
Yeah.
But either
Anytime
way,
they fall, you take it. Yeah, seriously. All right, Ghost Guess. It can trip you up sometimes.
Are you
You got-
pause buffering?
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm not gonna pause buffer. We'll see what happens.
Do what makes
So-
you comfortable.
He has to hit whatever ghost moves first. There is one pattern where not the coast with the treasure chest moves first.
All right. I couldn't tell on that one, so we'll just take the 3 there.
All good.
I couldn't really tell either at the start.
Yeah,
Think
that was
that-
Sometimes they're like super easy to tell, and other times it takes a couple full goes around.
Yeah. Like, I'll still pause buffer that and go to 3 sometimes, because I just don't know. I just can't tell.
Yeah. A pretty solid run, but now we have a big one. 6-1 is another one of those RNG heavy mini games. You need to get 10 coins. And the coins are in any box. Some boxes push you back, some don't have coins. And it's just all RNG. So this
Some
is a
have
pretty
money
big run
bags.
killer. Yeah.
There is one kind of safe strat you can do here. I don't know if it's like the safest thing, but if you're actually like kind of on a good run, you're really afraid of losing your run, you can see where the boxes push you back, like towards, kind of the middle-ish, and you could just stand there if you would like to like try to predict a bunny bag being spawned. I
Mhm.
don't know how you did here.
I think.
Got 9 out
Oh.
of 10 that time, so
It's always 9. Always
Yeah.
9 if you
it's
fail.
yeah, if you always fail, it's always at 9. It's pretty rough. We'll try it
coin
again,
bag. Coin bag spawns were atrocious.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but usually, if you try to do the safety-ish strat, you still lose time because you're not breaking blocks as fast as you can. So ideally, you just want to, break the blocks as fast as you can and just hope you get everything good.
Yeah, that was another rough one. 8 that
Give-
time.
Give
But-
this man a bag.
Seriously.
Unbelievable.
And this is why this is one of the big run killers here, unfortunately, but that is
You're
okay.
getting your bad
because-
luck done out before the race.
Seriously, that's all it is. We're showing you what not to do. Okay. All right, there we go. We had a few boxes there that just
Yeah.
did not give any money bags.
There you go.
All right. Next mini game is another palm killer. You are just spinning the entire time for a extended amount of time, so I'm just going to be focusing on that. But you
This
guys
is
can
the
describe.
Palm
Yeah.
killer in the run. This one you actually, it does matter if you go like your absolute fastest or not. It does. It can end a lot faster if you're going super fast. But yeah, this one is the last one that he will have to be rotating for. So
Thank
after
God.
this one, finally his hand, yeah, give your hand a break now.
Yeah. Whew. I would argue that this next minigame right here is one of the most technical ones too for getting an optimal time. Trying to
I
get
can
this
agree with
shell
that.
around. Yeah, it's you have to be pretty precise with when to tilt the board. But this is one that you just can practice a bunch and eventually get better at the more you do it. So it's not going to be so great because I missed that corner early, but
It's one of the really good, intense games for competitive play.
yeah.
Big fan of this minigame. Very nice.
What was that? 19? Did I see?
Yeah, that was
19's
19.
insane. 19's really good.
19 is pretty perfect. I don't think I've seen a 20 at all, ever, by human. And if not,
So-
I'd like to meet them.
What do you think? Should I toss the bomb right away or hold it for a while?
Be a man.
Toss it?
I just started doing the duck strat where he just closes his eyes and tosses the bomb and hopes.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm closing my eyes. There's
short
literally
bomb.
like almost no strategy to this except for you got a 25% chance of losing.
Yeah, so there's like 4 or 5 bombs in this minigame, and you can tell the difference of them. This one, I think this one's actually the shortest bomb because it immediately turned red in the beginning.
Mhm.
Usually, if it takes a while to turn red, it's like, it's the longer bomb. But there's like 4 or 5 different ones. That
There's
went pretty
actually-
well.
There's actually a visual cue in the game of when the bomb swells up, the shadow it casts on the floor, and you can line it up with a certain corner of one of the bricks on the floor to when it's about to blow, and then you can throw it and not lose. But it's very, very, very hard. I don't think anyone does it in runs.
I used to do something like that, but only with a different kind of visual cue, kind of. I actually didn't know about that one before. But
I
it's
didn't
so
know that
hard.
either.
Like, if you try to do the strat and then like you throw it and mess up by like a frame, the CPU throws it right back at you and you like lose instantly.
Yeah,
You
there's
feel
been so many
terrible.
times that's happened. Yeah, they just toss it right
You
back
feel-
like, "Oh, you thought you had a run. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end it now." It's supposed to be 25% chance you lose, but really it's like 40%. They just target you, I swear.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So
This
this
minigame's
minigame,
pretty
actually,
chill.
I'll let the doctor take this one. If he
Yeah,
wants
go
to.
for it.
So we just jump over the hot rope 40 times. It's a set pattern. It's going to go really slow, then a little fast, and then it resets at 20 and does it again. It's either the most boring or second most boring minigame in this game. But they kept in Mario Party 2, they kept a lot of the same games or modified them a little bit, including Hot Rope Jump. The Hot Rope Jump in Mario Party 2 is crazy. And I
Yes.
have actually, it goes on until there's just one person left. So if you get 2 players together, it can go, that are really good, it can go forever and it'd be very, very intense, and it switches up a lot. It's a very cool game. And I've personally witnessed 2 players take it to the kill screen, which is after 15 straight minutes of this minigame.
Oh my god, I haven't.
The
even
game
seen
heart
that.
locks. Oh, it's crazy.
Wow, that'd be cool to check out. I guess something else we can mention too during this time is the next like set of 4 minigames coming up. We like to call it the Gauntlet because it's like towards the end of the run, and they're relatively tough minigames that either one of them can cost you a run. They're not super well. They're somewhat RNG heavy, somewhat skill heavy. It kind of depends. But it's a tough section right here of the run. World 7-1 through 7-4.
There's like there's a little bit of RNG in the first 3 games, but they're pretty much the most challenging 3 games in a row arguably for the speedrun, and then the game after it is the one that's most luck based or you lose. And so it's like the big decider of how your run's gonna end up.
Yeah.
Oh, he
And
goes
here
for
you
the
want to try to
hat.
get the coin, but I got the
He
hat.
goes for the
instead.
hat.
We're showing off, you know.
Oh baby, that's the jackpot right there.
Definitely wasn't an accident, I swear. All right, I want Doc to talk about this one because he's seen the struggle. He's been through it for this mini game. What are your
Crane
thoughts
game.
on Crane Game?
These are my thoughts on Crane Game. First off, for competitive play, this game's insane because it's a 1v3, and if you pick someone up and put them in the pipe, you steal a third of their coins, which completely changes the game. I love competitive play in Mario Party 1, by the way. The aspect of people losing coins in like the 2v2s and 1v3s, I think is really solid for Mario Party. This being said, it's really hard to tell how you like line up with your shadow over one of your opponents, and it's really hard to tell if you're grabbing them in the right spot, and then you have to mash to keep grabbing them while they try to mash to wiggle away. It doesn't make sense to me, and it's hard, but it's also really cool. This game, on the other hand, makes sense
Real
to me
quick.
and not Bird.
I want to ask chat to try to guess the pipe this chest is going to be in.
I think I might have messed that one up.
I also thought it was 2.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay.
Two.
Oh, yeah, you're okay. All right. That was a little sketchy, but we got it.
The chest has to cross every time that there is an intersection, and you have to get it into your pipe at the end. And it's going back to having a diverse skill set for this run is like, you have all these technical play things, and then you have to be able to follow this and do this basically puzzle in like a second.
1v3 minigame, by the way. Somehow.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if our pins line up, huh?
Ooh, not the best. I'm gonna play it a little safe. I'm gonna wait. Okay.
We have to knock down. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you go.
We have to knock down all 3 of the opponents with one shell toss, and we can control the shell, and they don't line up really often, and it sucks. But they lined up really well this time, and it doesn't suck.
Yeah, it was very cooperative there. A lot of the times, if you have a good pattern where they're all bunched up together right away, you just kind of chuck the shell down the lane and you hope that they stay together. There's other patterns where you'll have 1 in the front pin and 2 in the corners, and you're just waiting for them before you can even throw the shell. So that was a really good one there. The next 2 mini games I say are pretty straightforward. This game I like to try to there's different people have said different things. I like to try to get rid of all of them because I think they go away faster towards the end and it gets lag off the screen. Some people like to wait with 25 coins so you don't have as many coins at the very end to save some frames there. I'm not
I've
sure.
always thought that getting rid of them all is faster.
Yeah, I think so too. I'd say you're probably right, but I'm not 100% sure.
So
I just go for it.
To explain a little bit more, in this game, we have to get 25 coins. Each plant that we jump on is worth 1 coin. It's very easy to get 25 coins. For each coin you collect or win in each minigame, there's a coin counter, obviously, at this success screen, and I believe it's 1 frame per coin you get. So you save some time if you get less coins, but also it's hard to figure out, based on the lag generated when you're jumping on all of those piranha plants, if it's better to get all of them and get the 36 coins, or to wait for them to go down, and no one has definitively figured that out one way or another.
This minigame is pretty straightforward, so there's not much to talk about it. But the next one has a really cool strat that I'll hopefully be able to show off. I believe it was found by Silo Simon. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was Silo. But it's a really cool strat for running on the bulb to get rid of your team and have it be all the boos are pretty much all together, stacked on top of each other, chasing after you, and it reduces lag. It just makes it easier to navigate. It's really cool.
Your band needs some more practice, Bird. They missed like a third.
Listen, they're nervous.
Their notes.
Okay, they're nervous. You can't just let them do them. They'll practice. We'll do it again in the race. It's okay.
They're on the big stage, GDQ, 3,000 people watching.
This is the one, though, that has the really cool strat. So what I'm going to try to do here is move towards the wall, get them all lined up against the wall here before the boos spawn, and then run into them slightly. Okay, well, pretty close. I think the boos will go ahead and get pretty close here, but now we have no team, and we just kind of run in circles.
It's a fantastic strat. There's one smaller boo chasing the players for each player that's alive, because we just didn't happen to kill Luigi in time. There are 2. If you do the strat correctly, or not that you did it incorrectly, but If there's just one boo on the screen, it saves like 6 seconds in lag versus if there are 4 boos on screen. And it's also really funny to be able to just line up your whole team, push them into the big boo in the back, and then win the game by yourself.
Yeah, it's always the best. There's a lot of cool strats in here that are just really fun to watch. And that was one that was found semi-recently, I think within a year, if I
think
recall.
so, yeah. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Shouts to Silo Simon, by the way.
Yes. It's a monster. There's not much to say about this minigame. I'm gonna see if I can get the AI to do something really dumb and really funny. But I'm gonna grab some. You need, I think, 15 coins. I'm gonna grab 20 just to be safe. But I'm gonna see if I can get the AI to do something really goofy.
This game is another one that's completely insane for competitive play. Pretty straightforward and easy in the speedrun, but you can just infinite combo someone and steal 5 coins at a time, and really, you can get like 80 coins from someone and really change the game if you're playing a game with your friends or other good players.
Yeah, this is a huge one. Oh, I think. Oh no, it's close. You can get them in an infinite loop cycle, but they're not cooperating too well.
They're
close.
thinking about it.
This might be something good to bring up. Minigame Island, I believe, is at a set difficulty, and it's, I think Sprinkles, you know the most about it, of how the difficulty is for the whole Minigame Island.
As far as I know, I'm not 100% sure. A lot of the games are normal difficulty AI, but it changes. Not all of them are normal AI, but most of them are, I think.
Yeah,
don't
something
know.
like that.
There's no difficulty selection, it's just Minigame Island.
Yeah, that doesn't really
Yeah.
tell you what difficulty you're on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be either. I know, like Mario Party 2, you can select the actual difficulty of the coaster, but
Yeah.
also I'm fully confident I'm going to lose this minigame.
Nope.
There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. I haven't lost it in a long time, but it's one of those sneakily difficult ones that, like, if somebody
This is a
walks in front of
sleeper.
you, right?
Also shout outs to the enemies in this game. Who knows what these things are? I
Right?
believe there's like 3 or 4 characters that I've only seen in this Mario Party game, and I think it's really interesting. Like, what are those things?
I literally have no idea either.
I have no idea.
I don't know if anyone in chat knows either, but
Yeah,
look
if you
like
do, let
weird-
us know.
spiky Koopa Kid-like enemies, but not Koopa Kid. I have no idea. The most important thing to mention about this minigame is you really want to go for full pumps, by the way. You want to get your air pump to be glowing there, flashing. So it's not the best to just mash. You want to make sure you're in a good rhythm here.
Yeah, if you just smash a lot, like as fast as you can, you probably won't be pumping up that fast at all, actually.
Yeah.
This is just like more rhythm.
I believe some of the great times are like a 13.
14.
14 is the
14's
highest
really
I've
good.
gotten, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I think when I was running this more consistently, I'd get usually 12 to 13. So hearing a 14, that's insane.
I can like only get 11s and 12s all of a sudden. Like, something happened.
All right. I want to invite everyone in chat to go ahead and guess what you think the score is going to be from me on this one. You guys
I don't
also can.
think they're Mecha Koopas on Keep Away. I don't think they're Mecha Koopas.
Bird, I'm going to ask you when you're done to try to make your best impression of that face.
Oh, okay. Oh, I might have messed up the face because I was goofing off here. I can't even do it, dude. Just...
There it is. There it is.
All right. I don't think it's going to be 100 because I started making him talk, but
Gotta get at least a 90.
Let's say 96.
I'm gonna say 90 the way he's laughing. Okay.
Oh, 93.
yeah, it was pretty close. All right,
Oh, we
you're
got some
approaching.
93s in the chat. I see 93s.
There you
Nice
go.
one.
There it is. If I hadn't made him talk, that might have been 100, but after that, it was pretty bad. This is a brutal mini game, by the way, if you're playing
Unfair.
competitively.
Speaking
Unfair,
of losing
unfair.
coins,
And it's funny because it says you need to get out of this minigame with at least 1 coin, but you only lose them in increments of 5. So the minimum you can get out with is actually just 5. I just always thought that was weird, but
But we implement the 5-head strat of running in a circle, and they can't do a darn thing about it.
They're trying to learn as time goes on, but they're just going to run out of time. I will take a couple intentional hits here just to cut down on some of the frames.
Yeah,
Yeah.
less coins when it ends equals more time in your pocket.
Yes.
Yeah,
But less coins in your pocket.
yeah.
There it is.
So this next mini game is
Oh, boy.
pretty much the last run killer.
Yes. You can talk about this one if you'd like, one up.
Okay, so this is hammer drop. The requirement to win this mini game is just to get 10 coins. So you can get 10 coins and then jump off and you would so win. However, it's completely random on what the hammer bro is gonna throw. Could throw singular coins like that. He could throw money bags,
Got it.
or he could throw hammers.
I think I get the first one up.
And then, there's also 3 other CPUs trying to get everything from you too. So you have to, if he does throw a money bag, you have to be able to get those too. That was pretty
Very
good.
nice. by the way,
That was
yeah.
really good. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was going to play it safe and get one more money bag, but I was pretty confident I got that first one. So that was good. That was really good.
It's very, very hard to tell if you grabbed the coin or money bag or didn't. I thought you didn't get one of them, and you did.
Yeah, I
Very good.
was kind of scared when I jumped off, but I was like, you know what? This run's going pretty well. We can risk it.
This mini game is Block Car Derby. All you have to do is hold the control stick down, up, or whatever direction you'd like to hold it in, I'm pretty sure, and your car just goes. You have to at least let it go and like put your thumb back on certain parts of it. Not so much the back, you can actually just get on those walls and you'll be fine. But if you, like towards the sides, if you just hold down the whole time, you will spin out if you don't stop for like at least a second or so.
Yes. And we're going to revisit Slot Car Derby at the very end of the run and talk a little more in depth about it too with how that specific track works, because it's really interesting. It looks like an intimidating track, but actually it's really
It's not
easy.
so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hammer drop is the last mini game in the run that's like really, really run killing, unless you get nervous and screw up on like Knock Block Tower, or this one, or the last one, or any mini game, because that could definitely happen. But that one's the last like really challenging one.
Yes. I've seen runs fall apart at Knock Block for sure with nerves, but that, like you said, 9-1's probably the most, the scariest game to have last with RNG and all that. Sometimes you never get a money bag.
Yeah, sometimes you just won't throw a money bag till like 5 seconds left, and then you're like, well, thanks.
Yeah,
You only need-
I've had it before where he's only thrown one in a cycle, and I was like, wow, that's...
You only need 10 coins, and you would,
Yeah.
it sounds way easier than it actually is. 10 coins is a lot for hammer drop. All right, don't hit the blue guys.
Yes, there's the low RNG on the pattern, but just don't hit the blue guys. Blue guys are our friends, okay?
The pattern RNG would be like the difference between 6 seconds remaining or 7 seconds remaining, something like that.
Yeah, it's not a huge thing, but if you're trying to, be the most optimal. I'm gonna play this minigame safe. There's cool strats you could do with jumping over the pyramids, but
This
I'm
is
gonna
all
play it safe.
I will be doing every difficult strat I possibly can during the race to hopefully show them off and probably lose the race because of it.
But you know what? You're gonna go down in style, if anything.
Exactly.
You get more
That's
swag
what-
points.
Yes, that's what people are gonna remember you for.
I'll explain it right now briefly. There's 2 sizes to the platforms. On the smaller ones, you can jump over the little pyramids, and you can do it on the bigger pyramids too, but it's like much, much harder. You can jump over the little pyramid, land on the far side of it, mash A, and jump off of it, and you get this crazy speed boost. And it saves you have to line yourself up perfectly, and it saves a second for each one you do. And you can, if you're playing Mario Party with your friends, you whip that sucker out, people are gonna pog.
Yeah, it's crazy. So this is what I was mentioning before. The final slot card derby, the final minigame time is going to be on the final lap. So you don't want to spin out, obviously. And so the way to do that is to take your finger off the stick and let Mario regain his balance on the cart here. But you can only spin out on the very bottom of the track there. The rest of it, you can hold full speed. That's it. That's all you got to do. Once you get to this part right here, you want to, slow down, be a little careful. I was a little too slow there, but then you can just hold full speed the rest of the track.
Mm-hmm. It shows you spinning out, so you think you're going to spin out, but on the top part of the track, there is no spinning out.
Time, by the way. Sorry, I just forgot that was the final lap.
Very good run.
3803, very nice.
Very, very good run.
That was actually really good. We had, what was it, two, where were the two? Oh, it was 6-1. Yeah, that was pretty good. I think that was,
Yep.
yeah, aside from bad RNG in the beginning, that was pretty good. That's Minigame Island 80%. It's that easy. You guys can pick it up at any time, and it's great. It's a fantastic run.
Yeah,
Good job,
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, by the way, One Up Girl and Dr. Sprinkles for the commentary. That was spot on, beautiful commentary about all the mini games while I had to focus on some of them too. Great job.
Yeah.
Really good.
Appreciate it.
And there was one distinct thing missing during that run, and that was hearing about all three of you. So we're going to actually be having a race between the three of you, as you had mentioned, coming up right after this break. So everyone, stay tuned. Just remember, we're just going to have a quick break to get everything set up. But GDQ Hotfix will be donating all of its sub and bit revenue for the month of June to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. You can go to NAACPLDF.org for more info on that. And we will be right back shortly with the three-way race of Minigame Island 90%. Welcome back, everyone, to Game Masters, where we're showing off some Mario Party games today. We just had a great explanation on Minigame Party Island Any Percent from Bird 650, and we're actually going to be having a race between Bird, One Up Girl Zaltis, and Dr. Sprinkles here. And before that, just a couple quick announcements. We have the Ratchet and Clank Relay race starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, followed up by Runners Wanted at 4 p.m. Eastern. For more info on GDQ Hotfix shows, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And yeah, just Bird, take it away.
All right, if you guys are just joining in, hello. This is going to be another Minigame Island 80% run, but instead a race with the two commentators that we had before, both top runners in the community, by One Up Girl Zaltis and Dr. Sprinkles. You guys want to say hi?
Hello.
Hello again. We're back.
So we'll do a three-way race. If you two are ready.
Ready.
I am ready.
Okay, and GDQ staff, everyone's ready?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the countdown in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good
Good
luck.
luck, guys.
And you did a lot of good explanations in the last run, but we didn't hear much about each of you. So, what kind of games do each of you all run besides Mario Party? And what can we do to find you?
Bird first.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you can find me at Bird650 on Twitch, Twitter, pretty much everywhere. So I like to run Mario Party 2 as well, and sometimes Mario Party 3 for the all boards story. But what I've been focusing on mainly has been Super Mario 64 runs. And I know Tones is going to love this, but I am going to be getting back into Sunshine. He doesn't trust me, he doesn't believe me, but Super Mario Sunshine will be a thing we get back into. So mainly 3D Marios for me.
Sunshine community is popping right now. You can't see me, but I'm wearing a Shine Sprite shirt currently. I guess I'll go next.
Sure.
If you're familiar with the memes of GDQ, I run Animorphs. I have world record in every category of Animorphs, and I thoroughly encourage if anyone has any interest in that game whatsoever to pick it up, because it's actually a surprisingly good and entertaining game to run and a great race game. I also run some Pokemon titles, including Pokemon Stadium. You're going to see a common theme of luck-based runs because I love the RNG. I embrace it wholeheartedly. And I maybe in the future will be streaming real money poker. I'm working on trying to become a professional poker player. And that's me.
What a legend.
And as soon as I finish Coin Shower Flower, I will introduce myself and stuff. I have to
Yeah, and that's the thing about this category, as opposed to what Tones had run of all boards, is this is very focused on the mini games, so it's sometimes difficult to kind of deal with both playing the game and talking.
Yeah, so you can find me at ogNdrahciR pretty much on Twitch and Twitter. Those are my main platforms, basically. Before Mario Party, I actually streamed a very racing game on N64 called Snowboard Kids 2. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you might not have. I have every world record in that category. I also do some Mario Party 3 because I like running the story mode. I think it's kind of fun. I've done Diddy Kong Racing, and I've done pretty decent at Banjo-Kazooie. Trying to always learn new games, maybe Mario 64 at one point, but that's pretty much it for me, for my games.
And what made all of you, gravitate towards Mario Party? Like, how did you find out about Mario Party speedrunning?
For me, it was myself and a group of friends were looking for a good, what we thought was a goofy run to race for all of us. And after doing one blind race of it, I actually just fell in love back in like 2016. I was like, this run is so fun. And saw that my time was improving pretty fast, found out some optimizations, and at one point in time, I had the world record. And then the community started growing more and more, and other people came along and started shattering times, and it was great. So just the initial like, oh, hey, Mario Party, like everyone always asks, how do you run Mario Party? And so I looked into it, and it turns out to be a really fun, easy run to get into. Hard to optimize, but really fun to get into.
My stories kind of branches off of what I saw like all these big speedrunners doing Mario Party runs, like Pie and like Spike Vegeta and stuff like that, and I saw them playing the mini games, and I'm like, oh, I could do this. I'm like, I'm like the best at Mario Party because I'm very confident. I'm the best player at Mario Party, so I'll just beat everybody's time. I'll be the best. Eventually got world record in minigame island 80%, but I do not have it right now. Airshock has it currently. I'm like, but I do have 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've all had any percent record, I believe, at some point in times in our tenure in this game.
Yes.
Pretty stacked lineup.
Yeah, it's been very fun to see us go back and forth at it to bring the time lower and lower. And then Airshock comes in and just destroys everything. It's crazy.
At one point, Sprinkles, me, you, and Doug had all tied first place. That was pretty.
Yeah, the tie on the leaderboard was really cool to see. And just seeing the active community, the community too is super nice. There's so many people in the community that are super nice, super welcoming, and it easy to ask and approach on strat. So
there is also a Mario Party Discord that has speedruns and discussions for every Mario Party game. And so if you're more interested in how your Mario Party game of choice is run, it 100% is speedrun in one way, shape, or form or another, and you can go get more info of it there. My just real quick story of getting into speedrunning this game is I got into Twitch, got into speedrunning, started looking up games from my childhood that I'd played a lot, and then this was there and a good fit. I had already, just as a kid, played through Minigame Island, through many, many, many times just for fun. And so it just kind of all fit together very well. It's a great game.
Yeah. And again, community super welcoming. If you want to learn how to run, honestly, just pick up a controller and start playing. I'm sure members of the community will stop by and either say hello and help out. And make sure you check out the Discord too. It's very nice, very friendly. There's a lot of people that are willing to help out.
Yeah. We'll be here for you guys.
Ooh, that's some rough RNG.
I was going to ask, how's the luck been for you both so far?
Back and forth.
I think I'm behind you guys because I messed up the menu, actually. I messed up picking my character.
Gotcha.
I don't know how, but I messed up picking Peach, and it was like, do you want to return to the village? I'm like, wait, no, go, hit Peach. And I almost just entered again. That's what happens when I talk and play.
Yeah.
Difficult skill to master.
I got good limbo.
I'd agree. It is very difficult to master.
I had a very
Except
decent
memory-
World 1.
That was-
I did good. Sorry.
My World 1 was all right. I had a really good match game, though. It was, I forget what the time was, but it was really good. I had a Bowser space, but I kind of guessed 2 of the matches on the, like, without getting extra ones. So it was pretty good. That made up for the bad World 1.
It was
Yeah,
like
pretty
3 seconds for me.
pretty good memory match. Long limbo.
Yeah, I had long limbo as well.
Oh, that's good. You both got a long limbo, so that gave me a chance to come back.
You'll have plenty of chance when we get to many. I
Everything
can list
else,
like
yeah.
6 mini games. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the fun part about doing a race for this is that even at similar skills, you don't know what RNG you're gonna get and how you're gonna have to react to it. Some may cost you a few seconds, like Doc and I both had the slower limbo, so we lost 7 seconds to 1-up. Some can cost us a full minigame, and those aren't the fun ones to lose, of course, but it's just a fun game to race and everything. And as I say, bad RNG, here's a Goomba pattern, which is the worst. There you
I
go.
also got Goomba, and because of that, he
I
did
got
not get the right thing.
Zaltis with the boo, though, so gonna be gaining a little bit of time over the 2 of you.
Couple seconds, and the bomb is the fast one, which is about 5 seconds better than Goomba.
Yes.
The game also produces less lag if less of your opponents win. So there's even more RNG in that game for just little minuscule bits and pieces of RNG everywhere.
hmm
All
Sometimes,
right.
sometimes one of the computers will like start their line for cutting out the shape, and then go backwards for a sec and finish with like a score of like a 6 or something like that. It's really
That's
funny to
always
see.
fun.
No.
Oh, he's doing buried treasure. I can hear it.
I lost buried treasure.
Anytime you hear no, it's probably buried treasure.
No, Yoshi. I lost too.
I got lucky on mine. It was in a pretty good spot.
Mine was in the bottom rock, but like there was no signs.
Oh, that's rough.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I think we might have had the same pattern then, if that's the case.
Like
You
DK, like,
you were
the
both
rock-
similarly unlucky.
Yeah, that's the funny part though. I've had multiple races in the past where I'll be in a call with somebody and then you hear them go, no, and I'm just like, yep, he's on buried treasure. Has to be.
No. Oh, okay. Wow, mine was in a really bad spot. It was all the way on the right side, but I still got it.
Oh, that's rough. The worst thing is when it spawns right next to a computer on the bottom right corner, and you're just like, okay, well, guess it was just never meant to be.
All right, Bird with the early lead.
That doesn't
See
mean
how he
anything
handles-
though.
He handles pipe maze in 10 minutes.
There's plenty of run left.
All right, there's a 27. That's better.
27?
Yeah, that's the fastest I can go for that. I've never
I
seen
think
anybody
that's
get
the
a
fastest
28.
you are supposed to go. Like I don't
Okay.
think you actually can get faster than that. Not that I know of, at least.
I can't get 27s anymore. I'm an old man.
That's what I say
You
about
know-
my eyes for pipe maze.
You know, I actually have a question for Bird specifically. How much does fatigue set in if you're doing multiple runs of this in a row?
Oh, if the runs go the distance of the pedal power, your arm tires out after a few of those runs there. It's tough. It's surprisingly tough.
Yep, you got worn down after your first run. Now you're doing a second one. We'll see how Bird does.
Oh, I see. It was
I got
the
a
strategy to get me
27.5.
to do with first run. Okay.
Wow, okay, y'all go. I'm sitting here with a 22.
I can't believe I got 27.
Nice.
Congrats.
I've never gotten that like ever. That was so weird.
All right, I'm gonna try and do the swag jump at the end of Teetering Towers. Let's go.
Everybody watch Doc.
Yep, in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, everyone. As mentioned in the last run, you can just jump off the final platform. So when Sprinkles gets to that last platform, we'll see how he does.
Sending you my energy, Doc. Good luck.
Ready? Go!
Clean? No! Oh, the
Doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna try it one more time. It's not worth it at all, but I'm gonna try it one more time.
Again, the content, my friend.
I think it saves like what, 2 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah, like no more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Which is important if you're playing at a high level.
This is true. In my mind, if you have a bad start, it's not bad to go for it. But if you're on a good paced RNG run at the beginning stages, there might be safe to just play it safe.
Oh well. Oh well.
That's okay. You just go by his stream. He'll do it there.
Twitch.tv/Dr_Sprinkles.
Yeah.
And speaking of, where can we find each of you? Usually, like what
So
what
mine
what days
is-
of the week, or how often do you stream?
Go ahead,
So
One Up.
that's
You were going first.
The rough one for me. I have not been in the streaming. I haven't streamed in a good while outside for doing, because I honestly don't have my video capture card, and that's just for recording. That pace, everything was fine, and as you can, everything's fine. So the motivation I should be games I play. I'm not sure, whichever one I guess catches my attention at the time. But I will be at twitch.tv/OneUpGirls.
I also stream very, very inconsistently. Yeah, no schedule or anything. Just whenever I have the desire to do so, which is unfortunately less often these days.
And then I'm on. I have random off days, but typically 5 days a week. I'm a late night streamer for East Coast, so I'll usually go live around 8 or 9 p.m. and go until like 3 a.m. around there. Usually consisting of speedruns and then finishing up with some sort of variety to wrap up the stream. But that's at twitch.tv/bird650. 0 again. You'll get a 650 and be like, wait, what? There's nobody here.
Sorry if my mic is picking up my cat.
I heard it. My Discord was having a little problems, but I'll say anything I need to, like at the end or something. Also, just failed.
Yep, we've heard most of it, but
Something. Yeah, that's what happens if you do a minigame like this, chat, and you look away at the screen. You'll just fall in the line.
Yeah, it's amazing how one slight little thing you do that's off the normal can set you off onto a course where you lose a minigame or something that you usually win. It's an odd amount of focus you have to put into this.
DK won.
It's happening.
Well, I'm sure Doc is definitely ahead of me now.
I just started Scamper.
Content.
It's for the content. You're gonna see the greatest comeback you've ever seen. Well, if my 6-1 goes anything like the last run, there's definitely a huge chance still to blow this thing. Yeah, Ghost Game's interesting. It's definitely a minigame you have to pay close attention to. The first ghost that moves is the one that has the chest, but some cycles it's super hard to see which ghost moves, and so sometimes it takes a few extra cycles to see and be safe, but
Alright, let's just hope they fall off on Handcar Havoc for me. Throw me a bone.
It seems to happen more often when we're on a bad run that they fall off.
That's true.
It's never on the good runs that they fall off.
Oh, come on, that was so close. No! I was like holding break too.
Oh, did your partner just not cooperate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Orange is a good guy for me.
What would you
Sometimes
say is
that
the
happens.
percent chance that your partner doesn't cooperate in that game?
I wouldn't say it's
I-
too often, but what would you say? Like maybe a 20% chance that they just don't want to do what you want?
I
Maybe a little more?
mostly agree. I am starting to get the feeling that the more you try to compensate, the more they like try to knock you off almost. Like they're just like
They're just
Doing
actively
their own
working against
thing.
you at that point.
right.
Yeah. They're watching the stream. They're like, oh, yeah, this will be funny if we mess this up.
Like not actively that, but they think they have to do X, and then if you're doing something, they try harder to do X, and then it makes you maybe fall off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a question in chat. It looks like Mario Party 2 has a lot of the same mini games, and you had brushed a little bit about that in the last run. But do you want to just bring that up again?
Yeah, I'm not sure the release dates of Mario Party 1 to Mario Party 2, but I'm pretty sure there was a very small amount of time between the first and second one, so they just reused a fair amount of mini games from this one to that one, or just retouched them, improved on them, or just kept them exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then after that, they started getting a lot more interesting and better ideas for mini games, but also way more just straight mash A mini games, which you don't really see in this one.
Yep. The first Mario Party was released December 18th, 1998. Mario Party 2, December 17th, 1999. So
There you go. Yeah,
year
that
apart.
probably makes sense. I'm happy that they strayed away from the rotation minigames because those really suck. I believe you're able to call and get some gloves from them for the actual Mario Party 1. I'm not sure how true that is, but I thought you were able to call their like support for like gloves that they offer for rotation minigames.
Yep, they're very rare now, and I would love to find one, but I haven't been able to stumble on one on eBay or anything.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'd love to just have them and just frame them at this point.
So
But Mario
what-
Party 2... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Oh, I'm on the hot rope
Everybody-
jump right now.
Oh gosh.
I've had a pretty good
no.
run right now.
Yep, I just finished Tipsy Tourney.
But like we mentioned about the similarities of Mario Party 2 to Mario Party 1, another popular speedrun for it, while I don't believe it's not as popular as Minigame Island, it's the same principle. It's the minigame coaster. And there's actually a few different categories for that rather than just any percent, 100%. There's an easy coaster, which is only 3 worlds. There's a normal coaster, which is 6, and the computers are a little bit harder. And then there's a hard coaster, where the computers are set to hard difficulty, and you have to go through 9 worlds. And I know Silo Simon, another one who's really been working hard in the Mario Party community, is very good at that run as well. So shout outs to him for that.
I really couldn't tell you why they named this game Bomb Skip Ball instead of Basket Bomb. Basket Bomb makes 100% sense, and Bomb Skip Ball does not make any sense at all.
I agree with that. I agree. It's Mario Party 1. It's the first go through. All right, let's see how the gauntlet treats us in this one. Last time it was pretty friendly, but I don't have as much faith this time around.
You gonna get a deathless run over there, Bird? You're cruising right now.
Yeah, we're only 9 seconds behind my PB at the moment, so
Oh,
it's
baby.
a pretty small. Again, we're at the gauntlet right now. We're at Crane Games, so anything can happen.
Good luck.
I'm gonna risk it and go for DK here. Oh, that looks bad. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ugh. Crane Game strikes again.
There's something about DK's hitbox, or whatever you would like to call it, on this Crane game. He seems very, very difficult to pick up. It's really hard to tell where his like center of mass is or whatever.
Yeah.
I purposefully picked DK as my partner just so I don't have to pick him up in Crane game.
Yeah, I would say DK and Wario probably have the weirdest hitboxes. Their sprite just seems a lot bigger than the center where you actually have to grab them. DK especially. Wario, not as much, but he does give some problems. The rest of them are typically accurate with their sprites. I think we should nail this pipe maze. All right, cool. Whew. Pipe maze always gives me nerves. Not for these two, because they're really good at it. But for me, this is where my old eyes come into play here. I'm just like, I can't tell.
And that's the thing about this, you know, it gets demanding for some of these mini games where you have to keep focused for that short amount of time.
Yeah,
Right.
and like with a lot of mini games, there's a lot of like advice and tips you can give to like improve your chances. But with Pipe Maze, the only advice I always give is just do it over and over again until you can read it. Like I literally don't know what else to offer to help. You just have to practice it.
That's pretty much how I did it. When I first started, I did Pipe Maze and I guessed every single time. And then I started learning, and now I can get it perfect every single try. Not.
Yeah.
That's the other. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you good. You good.
That's the other cool part about this run is because so many there's so many different things that you have to do as a challenge that everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. So like some people are going to be really good at Pipe Maze and then lack on games like Crane Game, which is just horrible. And some people are going to just not do as well as Pipe Maze. I don't know, for some reason my eyes completely agree with Pipe Maze and I get it I would say almost every time. But it's some people just have the knack for it. And I don't have the knack for teetering towers, especially today.
How are you guys approaching the gauntlet as well, or are you in there currently?
Just starting bowl over.
Ooh, okay.
Game.
Nice.
I failed slot machine by accident.
Gotcha. It happens. I've done that multiple times on good runs too, and you just kind of look at it, you're like, how? But it just happens.
DKY.
Oh, they're lining up, baby. Yes. It'd be cool if we could all get bowl over first try.
Yeah. My band is also not playing well once again. It's really bad. There's hammers everywhere, man.
It's a very mean crowd.
Yes.
When your first action when your band is bad is to throw hammers at them. They mess up once.
It's a tough crowd. All right, we'll see if we can do the 8-1 strat again. A little bit more cleaner this time than last time.
Ready? Go!
DK's not... Okay. That worked. A little scared about DK there, but this should be good.
Alright, Fight Me should be good.
I YOLO'd the last Whack-A-Plant layout and lost the 8 and 9 chance of getting a plant.
Oh no.
Which
Fight Maze was not good. What did I do wrong? I knocked on wood, I swear. What is happening?
Telling you, the
What's wrong?
computers are watching the stream.
Finish.
I do like to think of World 8 for the most part, aside from 8-1, as a kind of rest world. After going through the gauntlet, it's kind of your time to... And 8-1, once you're done with that, it's kind of your time to breathe and assess how far into the run you are, on what good a pace, what you need from World 9-1, and just calming your nerves to have a good last home stretch of the run.
I knew chat was gonna call me out on that. I had the same pattern too the second time, and I saw where I messed up.
No,
There was there was two
I'd love to get
It's right
the
at the top
CPU
right.
slot.
Oh.
We're just not... Ooh, it's close. That might do it. Yeah, there they go.
No.
It's really funny if you can get this early on, too, because then you just watch them doing it for like 50 seconds.
That was so close.
I
Zoltan.
Finish.
There's no
know.
justice. No justice in bowl over.
All over is
I-
cool.
This part.
It's a very
My
tough...
goodness.
That stretch is tough.
This might work. Just stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Wait, DK, no. No? Okay, good. Good. We're good.
Okay. Whew. Keep away was a little close there. I don't know why that game always scares me. It's literally hold straight and jump,
Finish.
but it still scares me. I see a question saying, how is it only one ghost spawns for the light bulb game? So if you were to take out your CPU teammates early on, I believe it's either one ghost or the ghosts will stack up on top of each other there that have spawned in and reduce the lag. So you have to try to remove your team as quick as possible.
My frames. Sorry, everybody. I guess I just dropped 6,000 frames.
Oh.
Finish.
One ghost, but I guess if you do it like a little late or something, like what happened in your actual run today,
yeah.
two will stack up on each other.
Yeah. You try to do it as optimal as possible. All right, chat. I invite you again. Take a guess. What do you think? I'm gonna I could make the face. You won't see it though. But what do you think we're gonna get here?
That's one of the ones that should be a clean 100. It's just the extreme in every direction.
Yeah.
Unless you mess up going straight down for the muff.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be like a 98 or something. I don't think it's gonna be a clean hundo. Oh, it's a hundo. Okay.
Clean hundo. Look at him go. Perfection.
Looks like we did have a couple people believing in you in chat as well with the
Thank you.
100.
I didn't even believe in me, so thank you guys for believing. Whoa. And this mini game is just kind of run in a circle, and then I want to lose as many coins as possible here to get rid of to save frames at the end. But
And I remember when you did your run, you had waited till the end. Is that just to, mitigate the chance that someone might accidentally hit you?
yes, and I've actually gotten hit before when the timer was at 0. If the hammer is still down on you, you can still get an additional hit before the finish actually comes up. So I just play it extra safe. I usually end with 10 coins. Sometimes the extra hit will happen at 0 and I'll end with 5. But it's just not worth the risk of having to redo that minigame and losing a ton of time.
Clean running of the ball for me.
Nice.
Yeah, I only got one ghost that time.
All right, there we go. Not too bad of a 9-1.
Chat doesn't believe in me. They believed in Bird. Clean hundo, chat. Come on. There you go.
We had
There it is.
one believer in chat for you.
This would have been a very, very close race if I hadn't done that dumb teetering tower strat.
Ready?
Yeah, but we all appreciated it though for you.
Yes, we appreciate you trying it.
Yeah, it would have been cool to show off. It is what it is. Ooh.
Well, these CPUs are way too close to me.
It'd be pretty cool if we get the triple hundo for facelift though.
Mm-hmm. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Did Doc get it?
Yep.
Yes, Doc
Yep.
got it.
Oh,
2
no,
for 2 on 100 right now.
You got this easy. You got it.
We will
easy.
say that Bird got a 93 in the first one, so
Yes. Yes, it was
there
very
is an
sketchy.
asterisk next to those 200s because Bird did get a 93 first.
And we don't have to talk about it, okay? That's the past.
That is not like Yoshi Bowser. I think Yoshi Bowser is like the closest thing to.
Finish.
All right,
Done.
hopefully we get a good knock block tower layout here. Ideally, if you can get like 3 boxes, that's pretty good. Like this is pretty solid. It's a little sketchy to break it in the middle though.
Finish. Clear.
And then, Doc, you said you're showing off the, or are you gonna try to show off the 9.5 stuff?
I'm gonna try. If it lines up, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm not very good at lining it up manually. But if there's a pyramid right in front of me, you better believe I'm going for it. Got nothing to lose at this point.
What a
And
legend.
I'll also go back and keep trying teetering tower while we're still going.
I don't think you have to worry about losing second place either, so no worry. All right, I'm on.
Sometimes it's just the way it is.
Give me your
Yeah.
guesses.
All right.
Oh,
I
this
believe
could
in-
be 100.
That's
It will be
same,
100.
Same pattern I got. You can do this. Focus. Believe.
You don't move the mouth, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. That should be 100 then. That should be 100.
We have a couple of 101s in chat. The excess belief.
Ready?
It's
I
fair.
love chat. Thank you, chat. 100.
Nice.
I didn't soil it.
All right, we will be coming up on time here for me.
Yep.
Bird with an insane race time right now. One quick death, 37.
And time. Whew. Yeah,
Low
the crane game.
37, it looks like.
Good job, my friend.
Thank you.
Good job, Bird.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's your PB?
It is a 36, 30 something. I forget. I was 43 seconds off. So
Without the crane game death, I think you PB. I'm not trying to throw shade on you or anything. It's just that's a very, very good run.
yeah, it was pretty solid. I'm happy about that one. That was good. RNG was kind for the most part. So
Maybe this is me where I actually get the good hammer.
it's
That's-
coming. I feel it.
Looks like Sprinkles didn't get any pyramids in front of him, unfortunately.
No, I was lined up with a big one, but big one's not going to work well. The little ones are where the money is.
Yep.
See if I can do something about
More.
that as
You know
well.
what? Okay, I actually think. Hope I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's 9. That means I missed a coin when I thought I got one.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot with 9-1. It's tough.
It's so hard to see what you are or
I
aren't
was trying to
picking
say
up. The clouds blocks the view of like everything and the little jingle that plays. Time is when I cross the finish line right now.
Looks like you got a low 39.
I will definitely take that.
Oh, tough.
I don't know if I won this. Oh, we did. Okay. I assumed- oh, I got 15. What?
While Zaltis is playing through her last couple stages, Bird and Sprinkles, do you have any shout-outs that you want to give to the community or anyone?
I mean, really, the entire community. There's a lot of people that have put in work into the game in terms of optimizing mini games for a bunch of different Mario parties, especially with Minigame Island. The 100% route, people have been really trying to work hard on that as well, and trying to, which is, if you guys don't know, that includes World 5, which is some of the worst mini games just for this run. It's awful, so RNG heavy. So the entire community that works with that, and for those that are running, just shout outs to you guys for keeping the community alive and giving Mario Party a chance and having fun. It's a lot of fun.
I got it. I got it once, but it comboed into 4 pyramids in a row, so I died.
Also, I want to give a shout out to One Up Girl and Dr. Sprinkles for joining me today for not just the race, but also commentary earlier. It was all spot on, very informative. So thank you guys for joining in on that.
That was very cool. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for getting us in the Mario Party block. It's very awesome. Shout outs to the community. Shout outs to... if anyone in chat is any bit interested in this game, it's a very, very easy speed run to pick up. And if you are even considering it for a second, by all means, go for it.
I thought I was. Contrary to popular belief, I promise you, I did have one record at one point in this.
Again, sometimes the mini games are just brutal, and layouts are tough to adjust to. It's tough, but it's
Alright, we're
a
on
fun
platform
grind.
now.
Finish.
Man, yeah, I get the feeling that I'm gonna nail Teetering Towers one of these tries, but I'm dropping so many frames that no one's gonna see it.
But that's okay. They can just check out your stream at twitch.tv/Dr_Sprinkles.
Thank you, thank you.
Boom.
I wasn't trying to do Sprinkles' strat. I literally just got caught accident.
Oh, that happens.
Finish.
Alright, I'm gonna call a new record here too.
Clear.
Ooh, okay.
My
Alrighty.
like save data is not at its best right now because like little things happen, but there's times are
Yeah, you PB'd the first slot car derby, right?
yeah, about like a second or two.
All right, I'm giving you my energy for the final race here for a PB, I believe.
Don't listen to him. Last time he gave energy, it didn't work.
Oh God, wait, no.
Take it back. Take it back.
I'm sorry.
Nailed the swag jump. Finally.
And time.
New record.
Around 44 minutes.
Whew,
GG to all three of you.
I survived.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah. Zaltis, do you have any final words you want to say?
So that was kind of rough for me, I suppose. Some of those mistakes were mine, looking at the screen, whatever. Might eventually pick this game back up to try to get world record at any percent again. If you guys would like to pick up a category, I would try 100% because my world record could pretty much be beaten. Not that challenging because I messed up a few times in the water world. But yeah, if there's a category you guys should try, it's 100% for the people who already run this game.
I don't know if you can say not that challenging. It is the best time anyone's ever gotten in the world. It ain't easy.
Thanks. Thank you, chat is being very supportive too. So thank you guys. And yeah, if you guys want to follow me, just at twitch.tv/_1upgirlsoffice. I'm returning to streaming pretty soon, I want to say. And thank you, GDQ and stuff, for having us. It means a lot to us being here in the Mario.
Yeah, thank you all for running. And thank you, Tones Ballones, earlier for also doing a run of Super Mario Party, and 360 Chrism for commentating that. This was the second episode of Game Masters. So first we had Tetris, we have Mario Party. Next month, we'll be having Mario Kart. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, we have the show once a month on the third Friday of every month. This is the fourth Friday of this month, but we'll be returning at the normal third Friday of every month starting next month. And you can go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix for more info on that. Stay tuned, everyone, tomorrow for the Ratchet and Clank Relay and Runners Wanted starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.